Alright students, let's go ahead and now start revising the chapter of refunds. My fund is there with the government. I want it back and hence refund. Baba, listen to me very carefully. Whenever you have gone ahead and paid the taxes to the government, if you have paid something extra, if you have paid anything by mistake, there are a lot of situations when refund can arise. So we are going to today understand about refunds. So first of all, why is the concept of refund there? My money with the government, I want it back and hence the concept of refund is there. Now students go ahead and say, sir, it is little difficult chapter. Baba, chapter is not difficult. Difficult is to get the refund from the government. Not difficult. Actually, there is a procedure which you have to go ahead and follow and you will be getting the refund very easily. Let's go ahead and start understanding the procedure for refund. Trust me, it is one of the easiest chapter. Your mind has to be completely opened. Relax and keep listening, everyone. Everyone over here. Refund. My fund with the government. I want it back and hence the chapter of refund. Chalo. Refund always goes ahead and starts with, sir, there are a lot of situations when refund can arise. When you are going ahead and asking for those situations where refund from the government, just a minute, everyone. Now, there can be a lot of situations when refund can arise. So, whenever you are going ahead and asking refund from the government, there can be a lot of situation and lot of situations may lot of documentary evidences, etc. Right, everyone? So let's go ahead and start understanding the various documents which will be required in case of refund. Sir, within how much time I should go for refund? That's it, everyone. Chalo, let's go ahead and start with, first of all, can you see this person? This is the person who is asking for refund. So, sir, who can go ahead and ask for refund? Anyone who is an applicant can go ahead and ask for refund. An applicant can be any person. If I am a supplier, I have gone ahead and borne the burden of tax. I have not passed it on to someone else. Sir, I have only paid the extra tax. I can go ahead and claim the refund. Sir, supposing there is a recipient who is there, he has gone ahead and borne the burden, then he can go ahead and claim for refund. So refund can be claimed by anyone. Okay, applicant can be any person, and sir, always remember one thing, they should always go ahead and ask for refund within 2 years. Within 2 years, you have to go ahead and ask for a refund. Okay, sir. Now, within 2 years, when you're going ahead and filing the application for refund, always remember one thing, the application is GST RFD 01. RFD 01. And sir, listen to me very carefully. In case of UIN holder also, earlier it was 18 months, but now it is 2 years. Please make this change and keep over here that for UIN holders also it is 2 years. Government have gone ahead and made this amendment and government have told that for UIN holder also it is going to be 2 years only. And when UIN holders go ahead and ask for refund, they go ahead and file RFD 10. RFD 01 nahi baba. For them RFD 10 is the application. First of all, the application I am teaching you. Okay, everyone? Now, canteen stores department also go ahead and get 50% of their amount of GST paid as refund, and for them the application which goes is RFD 10A. I will go ahead and say that, sir, always you can go ahead and remember your refund application as RFD 01 and sir RFD 10 for in case of UIN holder. Okay, sir, always remember, normal people also 2 years, UIN holder also it was 18 months, but then they went ahead and told the government, sir, what is this 18 months and all, please make us in par with all others, and government went ahead and told, okay, for you also refund application can go within 2 years. Okay, sir, point is clear. Always remember, refund is subject to 10B. What do you mean by 10B? Whoever is required to do Aadhaar authentication has to basically go ahead and do Aadhaar authentication, and only then the refund will be processed. Okay, sir, done point. Now listen to me very carefully. When I go ahead and say relevant date, say you should apply within 2 years, your application has to go online. Correct, everyone? And when you are filing your application RFD 01, RFD 10 for UIN holder, and sir CSD canteen etc. के लिए basically RFD 10A. ठीक है? Now when your application is going, first of all you will give an application that I want a refund. Okay, sir. Along with the application, what will you give? It says documentary evidence or undertaking or statement that, sir, refund is due to me. You have to give documentary evidence saying, sir, see, this is the application. This is my second document which I have to go ahead and give. And that's a documentary evidence to prove that, sir, refund to is due. And sir, one more documentary evidence I have to go ahead and give that, sir, refund is due to me only because it's indirect tax. You would have passed on the burden. So you also have to go ahead and give a documentary evidence to prove that, sir, refund is due to me only. People with me now. You have to go ahead and apply for refund within 2 years. Okay, sir. RFD 01, RFD 10, Only 10 is UN holder, CSD canteen 10A. Sir, you have to go ahead and apply within 2 years. Number one, you have to go ahead and give an application. I've told you already. Plus, you have to give document to prove that the refund is due and due to me only. Okay, sir, point is clear. Now, sir, documentary evidence to prove that the refund is due to you, and sir, documentary evidence to prove that you have not passed on the burden, we'll go ahead and understand. Okay, but sir, you have to go ahead and apply within 2 years. 2 years has to be seen from which date? 2 years means you have to file an application. 2 years has to be seen from which date, and hence I have gone ahead and given the various situation when the refund will be due. Sir, refund will be due to or refund will be due of, and sir, relevant date means from this day you have to file refund within 2 years. And what is the documentary evidence to establish that the refund is due? Refund is due and due to me only. For that, self certification and chartered accountant ka certificate is required. Everyone over here now. So first of all, we are going to understand that I have to apply within 2 years. 2 years from which date? In various situations when you get a refund, 2 years has to be seen from various different dates. Everyone over here. If I have gone ahead and exported goods, export of goods I have gone ahead and done, then whether I've done the export by sea or air or land or post. Okay, sir. In that scenario, always remember relevant date will be if I've gone ahead and done export of goods, sir, whether I've done by sea or air, or I've done by land, or I've done by post, you'll have to see different scenario. Sir, the date on which ship or aircraft leaves India, I have to run, Baba, run. Whatever GST I have gone ahead and paid on my export of goods, I'll have to go ahead and file an application. Sir, land route का केस में such goods pass the custom frontier. Basically, when they go ahead and pass the custom ka border, that they say 2 years may have to run and apply for refund. Sir, if I've gone ahead and exported by post, then the day the goods are dispatched by the post office, beta I have to run. Within 2 years, I have to go ahead and file an application. Sir, what is the documentary evidence to establish that a refund is due? Sir, in case of export of goods, when you have gone ahead and done by sea or air, it goes ahead and says over here, sir, sea or air ke through if you have exported, then a statement containing number and date of shipping bill or bill of export. Shipping bill is in case of, sir, bill of export is basically in case of land route. All other cases it is shipping bill. And sir, plus number and date of relevant export invoices. Okay, sir. Here also number and date of relevant export means this same statement you have to go ahead and give when you are going. See, number one statement that this is the shipping bill and this is the bill of export. Under Baba, when you go ahead and export, I hope you guys remember that you have to file a shipping bill. In case of land route, you go ahead and file a bill of export. Along with that, you have to go ahead and give number and date. Baba, number and date of relevant export invoices. So this remains same in case you are exporting by land route or you are going ahead and exporting by post. I want a heads up from everyone whenever you get it. Can we go ahead, everyone? The next one over here. If I am going ahead and exporting of service, export of service when I have gone ahead and done, always remember one thing, service ka case mein it is export only when you have gone ahead and raised the invoice also, means service is provided, invoice is raised, payment has been received. Always remember it has to be service is provided, invoice is raised, and also the payment has been received. So always it is invoice or payment, whichever is later, because if invoice is raised later, might be I received the payment, later I raised the invoice, then sir, once the invoice is raised, only then you can apply for the refund. So they are going ahead and telling the invoice or payment, whichever is later, from that day within 2 years you have to go ahead and apply. And in case of export of service, always remember statement containing number and date of invoice. Baba, number and date of invoice ka one statement you make. These are my export related invoices. Bank realization certificate or foreign inward remittance certificate has to be also given. Okay, sir. These are just the documentary evidences. Now, if you are supplying of goods, services or both to an SEZ unit or developer, always remember one thing, when you are supplying to SEZ unit or developer, now, in that scenario, they are telling, sir, from which day I have to go ahead and apply. Within 2 years, you have to go ahead and apply from the day due date of return under section number 39 with respect to such supplies. Whenever you have gone ahead and supplied to SEZ unit or developer, that supply related when you file the monthly return, that return ka due date say run baba run. Within 2 years, you have to go ahead and apply for a refund. Apply for a refund. Done, sir. And sir, when you are going ahead and sending goods to SEZ unit or developer, statement containing ko I have done ditto over here, containing number and date of invoices. First prepare a statement and then sir over here, plus endorsement also has to be given. What is the endorsement, Baba? Actually what happened then, whenever you talk about an SEZ, no, SEZ mein there is a specified officer who is there, and that SEZ ka specified officer who is there, he goes ahead and signs the invoices that, sir, we have received the goods or we have received the services. Okay, sir. And plus payment detail also has to be given in case of service when you are supplying to an SEZ. See, goods, if you have supplied to an SEZ, Baba, I have told you, supply of goods or service. Whenever you have done to an SEZ, goods ka case mein always remember statement containing number and date of invoice plus endorsement. Service ka case mein you have to go ahead and give statement containing number and date of invoice plus, sir, the endorsement, which is basically invoice may, the endorsement will be given by whom? The specified officer of the special economic zone. That officer ka endorsement will be required, plus payment detail. In case of services, payment detail also will be required, that you have received the payment from the SEZ. Sir, deemed export. Always remember, what do you mean by deemed export? If I am going ahead and supplying to a person who is holding an advance authorization, a person who is a EOU, 100% export oriented unit, EPCG authorization holder, and sir, bank or PSU is supplying gold to whom? To supposingly one jeweler is there and bank or PSU is supplying gold to them, then Baba, and this person to whom gold is being supplied hold an advance authorization, then Baba, government is going ahead and telling, in this scenario your supply will be deemed as export, even though those are not going outside India. But if you supply to a person who is holding an advance authorization, EPCG authorization, it's an 100% export oriented unit, or bank or PSU supplying gold to an advance authorization holder, then Baba, this is AA boys PG. Baba, when he was happening in the boys PG, they were thrown out, deemed exported. ठीक है सर, AA boys PG and Baba AA boys PG का केस में this is known as deemed export. And whenever I have gone ahead and done a deemed export, always remember one thing, me as a supplier of deemed export or the people who have gone ahead and bought from me as a recipient, anyone can go ahead and claim a refund. But sir, as of now we are going ahead and talking about, if I am a supplier, I have gone ahead and made a deemed export ka supply, then sir, I can also go ahead and claim a refund. Date of filing return relating to that deemed export, if I have gone ahead and done a supply, then sir, then I will go ahead and file a return in which I will go ahead and show that, sir, my monthly return basically, that I have gone ahead and done this deemed export ka supply. That return once filed by me, we can go ahead and apply for refund. And when we are going ahead and applying for refund, a statement containing number and date of invoices statement you have to give, and other document as may be notified. Other document as may be notified means, sir, I have written over here, I have gone ahead and supplied to an advance authorization holder, EPCG holder, right? So they are going ahead and telling, take an acknowledgement from the jurisdictional tax officer of the advance authorization holder, EPCG holder I supplied, export promotion capital goods holder, sir, or I went in and supplied to an advance authorization holder. Their jurisdictional tax officer say, I have to take in writing, basically acknowledgement has to be taken that supplies were received by the advance authorization holder or EPCG holder. Export oriented unit ka EOU ka case mein also, but EOU ka case mein I'll just have to take a tax invoice which is signed by the EOU that they have gone ahead and received the supplies. Okay, sir. And also you have to take an undertaking by the recipient that no ITC will be availed by him. Always remember one thing, whenever you go ahead and do deemed export ka supply, AA, EE, boys PG, always remember one thing, either as a supplier you can claim a refund, or if I have gone ahead and paid the taxes, I will go ahead and I'll take the refund. If the recipient who is there, he has gone ahead and paid the tax ka burden, then he has gone ahead and borne the burden of the tax, then he will go ahead and claim a refund. Okay, sir, point is clear. Now sir, if supplier is going ahead and claiming a refund, he will have to give an undertaking by the recipient that no ITC was availed and that he shall not file a refund application, means the recipient will not file a refund application. That acknowledgement or that document undertaking has to be taken from the recipient. Okay, sir. Next, let's go ahead. So in case of deemed export, the date of filing means the day you go ahead and actually file your return, from that day relating to the deemed export, you have to run within 2 years you have to go ahead and claim a refund. And when you are going ahead and claiming a refund, you have to give a statement, plus you have to go ahead and give an acknowledgement that sir, the goods have been received by the advance authorization holder, EPCG holder or EOU, and also you have to give an undertaking which is given by them that sir, we will not go ahead and take the ITC also, and we will not go ahead and that will not take the ITC also, and will not go ahead and file a refund application also. Okay sir, point is clear. The next is when you have gone ahead and a refund is due because of a judgment degree court ka order has come, then the day the communication of the judgment degree order has happened, from that day run baba run, within 2 years apply. Just give a reference copy of the order which is passed, sir, reference number of the order and copy of the order passed plus reference number of the payment of pre-deposit, because when you had gone ahead and applied for an appeal, you would have given a pre-deposit. That pre-deposit, if you are asking for refund, basically they are going ahead and telling that sir, reference number of the pre-deposit also has to be given. So because of a judgment, degree, etc., whatever advance you had, whatever pre-deposits you had given, you will take a refund. So sir, reference number of the order, copy of the order, along with that sir, payment ka detail, that sir, I had given this pre-deposit, this is the detail that has to be given, and your refund will be processed. Sir, the next one is refund of unutilized ITC. Baba, can you tell me unutilized ITC ka refund is given only in 2 scenarios? Do you guys remember? Yes, sir. 2 scenarios, unutilized ITC. Number 1, if you do zero rated supply. Number 2, if you go ahead and supply, sir, zero rated supply, which is basically if you are going ahead and doing zero rated supply, which is exports or supply to an SEZ, if you are going ahead and doing. And number 2, sir, can you tell me everyone? Inverted duty structure का केस में also you get ITC का refund. Remember, 2 scenarios you get ITC का refund. Number 1 is zero rated supply. Zero rated supply means export and supplying to an SEZ. Number 2 is inverted duty structure का केस में. Yes sir, point is clear. Let's go ahead. Always remember the due date of return under section number 39. From that day you should go ahead and apply for refund of the ITC within 2 years, and also you should give a statement of the number and date of invoices received and the invoices that were issued. Number of invoices received and the number of invoices that were issued. Provisionally paid tax. Now, you know what happens if you have gone ahead and paid the taxes provisionally over here. Might be provisional assessment happened, you paid 10 lakh. Later final assessment happened and you have to pay only 8 lakh. Now what they will do is they will do the adjustment saying, sir, 8 lakh 10 lakh minus 8 lakh, 2 lakh rupees is due to me. Then Baba, the day adjustment is done, from that day I have to go ahead and apply. The date of adjustment of tax, say I'll apply within 2 years, and I will have to give reference number and copy of the final assessment order which was passed, which has led to the refund to me. Okay sir. Then sir, person other than the supplier, if I am a person other than the supplier and I am going ahead and applying for refund, the day I received the goods, I am a recipient of goods services of both, and if I have gone ahead and paid any extra tax, I can also apply, but it says from the date of receipt of goods, services or both, you can apply within 2 years. And then sir, wrongly classification or excess payment. Always remember one thing, if you have done excess payment, the day you have done the excess payment, Baba, apply within 2 years. And also take a statement and go saying, sir, this is the amount of tax I should have paid, this is the tax I have gone ahead and paid, sir, this is the extra which I have paid, and that statement you can take and go. The next one is wrong classification. Sir, I went ahead and paid CGST, SGST. I went ahead and paid CGST and SGST by mistake. I should have paid IGST. Do you remember section number 77? Yes sir, section number 77 says, if you have gone ahead and paid wrong tax, but you should have paid IGST correctly, means you have paid CGST and SGST by mistake, you should have gone ahead and paid IGST, then you can take the refund of this, and you can, means you can pay the correct tax and you can take a refund of the wrong tax. Now refund of the wrong tax which you had gone ahead and paid can be taken within 2 years from the date of payment of the correct tax. The day you pay the correct IGST, from that day you can apply within 2 years. And it says from the date of payment of correct tax, and you should take a statement saying, I had assumed it to be intra and I paid CGST, SGST. It should have been inter and I should have paid this much. Sir, this I have gone ahead, IGST I have already gone ahead and paid. So the day you go ahead and pay the IGST, the CGST and SGST ka refund will be given within 2 years. ठीक है sir. Then UN holder का केस में, sir, UN holder का केस में, always remember, UN holders, whenever they go ahead and supply, whatever supplies they receive for a quarter, April, May, June. So, sir, if I am a UN holder, all the supplies I have received in the month of April, May and June, I can go ahead and apply for refund. And when I am going ahead and applying for refund, I'll apply in GST, RFD, sir, 10. And when I am going ahead and applying for refund, I should apply within, from here, how many months? Sir, 2 years now. Always remember one thing, 2 years. Last day of the quarter in which supplies were received, say you have to apply within 2 years and you have to give a statement of inward supplies. When you are applying for refund, you have to give GSTR 11, which is basically a statement of the inward supplies which you have gone ahead and received. Everyone over here now, listen to me very carefully. I've gone ahead and told you from the relevant date, you should apply within 2 years. Is everyone 100% clear till here? Can we go ahead? From the relevant date, you should apply within 2 years. I have as of now told you what is the relevant date from which you should apply within 2 years. And sir, I have told you documentary evidences. So different situation may I have told you different relevant date and different documents which you'll have to provide. Are we all 100% clear till here? So always remember one thing, everyone. From the relevant date, you should go ahead and file an application within 2 years. Okay, sir. Now, once you go ahead and file an application, your Aadhaar authentication has to be done. Okay, now I have told you application. Everyone knows the application RFD01, RFD10 for sir, RFD10 for UN holder and CSD canteen के लिए 10A. ठीक है, RFD 10A. ठीक है सर. Then you have to give documentary evidence to prove there is no unjust enrichment. I am gone ahead and no, the documentary evidence to prove that the refund is due. Okay, sir. Now, refund is due to me only. For that also, you have to go ahead and give a document in certain scenarios saying, sir, refund is due to me only and I have not passed on the burden. And sir, documentary evidence to prove no unjust enrichment, which is basically if the refund is less than 2 lakh, self-declaration is enough. But if the refund is more than 2 lakh or equal to 2 lakh, then CA certificate will be required. Always remember, in these 5 scenarios, you don't have to go ahead and give any documentary evidence to prove that you are not passed on the burden. Means documentary evidence which is basically CA certificate or self certification is not required in case of this 5 scenario. Remember one thing. Number 1, proof of unjust enrichment is not applicable in the following case. Sir, section number 54(8) goes ahead and talks about it, which says number A, taxes paid on export of goods, services or both. Or sir, if I have gone ahead and exported and I paid IGST, then IGST का refund के लिए I don't have to prove any unjust enrichment. Or if ITC का refund is there with respect to input and input services, both का scenario में whether I paid IGST on export or ITC refund in case of export, both का case में sir, what is not applicable? Unjust enrichment का proof, which is basically CS certificate or self certification, is not required. Then sir, unutilized ITC under section number 54(3). Baba, remember one thing, in case of unutilized ITC under section number 54(3), when ITC refund on zero rated supply. See, everyone listen to me very carefully. Exports already done. And sir, zero rated supply ka case mein, they have gone ahead and told in case of ITC refund on zero rated supply, remember one thing. When you are going ahead and making SCZ co supply, when you are going ahead and making SCZ co supply on payment of IGST, then Baba, that IGST refund ke liye unjust enrichment ka proof is required. Unjust enrichment ka proof is required when you are supplying to SCZ on IGST payment. Remember that. Okay, sir. Point is clear. Taxes paid on advances and no invoice issued, refund voucher was issued. Everyone, I went ahead and received an advance. I paid the tax to the government. Later, I refunded the advance. Government will also refund me the amount. In that scenario, I don't have to give any proof of unjust enrichment. Tax paid in pursuance of section number 77. Wrong tax paid. Baba, pay the correct tax. Apply for the wrong tax ka refund. There is no proof of unjust enrichment which is required. Sir, I had only paid the taxes, wrong tax. Now I'll pay the correct tax. Wrong tax ka when I'm taking a refund. There is no proof of unjust enrichment. Wrong determination of place of supply. You paid CGST basically because you thought one transaction to be intrastate, you paid CGST, SGST. Later you saw that it is IGST. Then IGST ka refund you can take and you can pay you had paid CGST, SGST, so later you can pay IGST and CGST, SGST ka you will take a refund. When you are taking a CGST, SGST ka refund, there is no proof of unjust enrichment. Then sir, taxes or interest paid or borne by basically notified a class of applicant. In this 5 scenario, they are telling unjust enrichment ka proof is not required. Means the CA certificate or self-declaration, when the amount is less than 2 lakh, then it is not required. If amount is greater than 2 lakh or equal to 2 lakh, CA certificate is required. That is also not required in case of these 5 scenarios. Always remember, in these scenarios, it will not be applicable. Okay, sir, point is clear. Now, listen to me very carefully. I will go ahead and file an application. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Within 2 years from the relevant date, within 2 years, I'll file an application. When I am filing an application, RFD 01, RFD 10 or RFD 10A, A has to be RFD 10A in case of CSD canteen. Okay, sir. Everyone over here now. The next one over here is, sir, along with that, you will have to give a documentary evidence. Okay, sir. Documentary evidence to prove that the refund is due, which I have already gone ahead and told you. And the next one over here is documentary evidence to prove that there is no unjust enrichment. And I have told you in the 5 scenarios, this third document also will be not required. Yes, sir. Point is clear. Sir, in 5 scenarios, this documentary evidence also is not required. Other scenario may it will be required. Are we all 100% clear? Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, everyone over here, from relevant date, within 2 years, you will have to go ahead and file an application. I have told you the application. I have gone ahead and told you the application. I have told you the documentary evidence. And I have also gone ahead and told you that documentary evidence to prove that the refund is due to me only. And Baba, for the 5 scenarios, it is not required to go ahead and give that documentary evidence, the third documentary evidence also. Now, everyone over here, when you go ahead and file an application online, always remember one thing. Always remember one thing, if you are going ahead and applying for refund online, then sir, amount will be debited in your e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger. If you are going ahead and asking for a refund from your e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger, Baba, refund can be extra tax which you have gone ahead and paid. That case I am not talking. I am talking about if supposingly from your e-cash ledger you are asking for refund, then they are going ahead and telling whenever you ask for refund from your e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger, e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger, first they will go ahead and debit it immediately. They will go ahead and debit your e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger immediately. If you are asking for refund from e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger, then always remember first they will go ahead and debit your e-cash ledger or debit your e-credit ledger. Okay, sir? And then one ARN number will be generated. Now what will happen, sir? After an ARN number is generated, you within 15 days from the generation of ARN number, if application will be transferred to the jurisdictional proper officer. Your jurisdictional proper officer ke paas application will be sent. He will verify the application for completeness. Now, sir, once he goes ahead and verifies, rule number 90 talks about acknowledgement. Sir, if the application is complete, he will give you an acknowledgement in GST RFD 02 indicating the date of filing. Okay, sir, that this day you have gone ahead and filed. Sir, but if application is incomplete, then what will happen, sir? Always remember one thing, application incomplete, then they will issue you a deficiency memo in RFD 03. RFD 03 mein they will issue a deficiency memo, and now you have to go ahead and file a fresh application, and from the date of fresh application again they will give you acknowledgement, and then sir refund will be processed. It says now, sir, amount will be recreated. What do you mean by this? Everyone listen to me very carefully. My supposingly e-cash ledger mein supposingly there was 10,000 rupees. Now when they go ahead and file it, when I went ahead and filed a refund application, they went ahead and debited supposingly 10,000 rupees over here. Now if supposingly they don't go ahead and give me the refund, they have gone ahead and issued me a deficiency memo, then they will issue me, they will recredit the amount to my e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger is what they are going ahead and telling. See, if the refund is processed, then it will come in your bank account. If refund is not processed and refund is, you were asking out of your e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger, then sir, they will recredit if they issue a deficiency memo, and sir, amount will be recredited to your e-cash ledger or e-credit ledger. Sir, if any debit had happened in your cash ledger, e-credit ledger, then the amount will be recreated. And always remember one thing, now you have to file a fresh application, and limitation period of 2 years to exclude the time period from filing refund application to the date of communication of RFD 03. That is your deficiency memo. I filed a refund application over here. Officer gave me deficiency memo in 15 days. Always remember this 15 days ka time or 10 days ka time, whatever was taken for going ahead and giving you the deficiency memo will not be counted in the 2 years for filing an application. Okay, sir. Point is clear. Let's go ahead. Everyone over here now. Listen to me very carefully. I went ahead and told you that we will go ahead and first file an within 2 years from relevant date, I will go ahead and file an application. Application will be transferred to my jurisdictional officer. He will verify that the application is complete. Sir, if the application is not complete, then they will give me a deficiency memo, and now I have to file a fresh application. But sir, supposingly, I have gone ahead and filed a correct application, and sir, he will go ahead and give me an acknowledgement saying, okay, the application is correct, sir. Application, officer is checking, application is correct, documents, correct, sir, documentary proof, evidence, CA certificate or self-declaration is correct. Then, now if everything is correct, he will go ahead and give you an acknowledgement in GST RFD 02 indicating the date of filing, because from the date of filing, your money has to come in your bank account within 2 years. If your money doesn't come in your within 60 days. Within 60 days, if your money doesn't come in your bank account, then you are entitled to an interest. And hence, when they go ahead and give you an acknowledgement, they will indicate the date of filing. Always remember one thing. From the date of filing the application, sir, till the date it comes in your bank account, always remember the time limit is 60 days. Within 60 days, the money has to come in your bank account. The money has to come in your bank account within 60 days. Okay, sir, if the money comes in the bank account within 60 days, very good. Sir, if the money does not come in the bank account within 60 days from the date of application, then, sir, for the number of days of delay, you are given interest at the rate of 6% under section number 56. Everyone listen to me very carefully. I went ahead and told you, Baba, refund chapter over. That's it. Listen, sir, from the relevant date, within 2 years, I filed an application. When I filed the application, RFD 01, RFD 10 or 10A, along with that documentary evidence, but plus documentary evidence to prove refund is due to me only. Now, once I go ahead and give the documents completely, sir, within 15 days, officer will go ahead and verify. If incomplete, then he will give me a deficiency memo. Now I have to file a fresh application. But sir, if the application is complete, then what will happen? Always remember one thing. If the application is complete, he will give you an acknowledgement. Always remember one thing. From the date of acknowledgement, now within the next 7 days, only in case of zero rated supplier, they have gone ahead and told, because zero rated suppliers need money, we will go ahead and we'll give them the money quickly, so that because they need working capital much, and hence government went ahead and told within 7 days we'll do a prima facie examination that everything is fine. And section number 54(6) goes ahead and says, read with rule number 91, grant of provisional refund, 90% of the refund claim only in case of zero rated supplier of goods or service will be given as refund, and provisional refund order will be issued in RFD 04. Always remember one thing, everyone. Whenever a refund order is given, because of a refund order, you don't get the money in your bank account. After a refund order, one payment order also has to be issued by the officer, and payment order is RFD 05. You know what happens with payment order? Now listen. Officer went ahead and gave you, supposingly you went ahead and relevant date, say 2 years, may you go ahead and filed an application, acknowledgement given within 7 days, they gave you an RFD 04 in case of zero rated supplier, plus along with that they gave you RFD 05. You know what happens? This RFD 05 is your payment order. Now payment order, what happens is the common portal, GST ka common portal, goes ahead and creates one consolidated payment advice. Consolidated payment advice, that sir, this much is the amount of refund, this person should get, this person should get this. Whatever are the refund ka payment orders issued in a day, all the payment orders are consolidated, and one consolidated payment advice is prepared. Now you know what happens, this advice goes to the PFMS ka website, and PFMS का website say the money is given in your bank account. Always remember that point. ठीक है sir, point is clear. And sir, might be after the prima facie examination, he thinks that what provisional refund of 90%, 100% refund can be given. Then sir, if proper officer is satisfied that no further scrutiny is required, final sanction order he will give. No 90% and all, final sanction order he will give, and sir, payment order also he will give. Always remember one thing, all these payments order which are ever issued by the officer, no, this payment order directly go to the PFMS portal. The GST ka portal creates one consolidated payment advice, and it is shared along with the PFMS ka website, public financial management system, and from there the money is given in your bank account. Okay sir, point is clear. Of course, it doesn't take 60 days for money to come to your bank account. In 3, 4, 5, 7 days the money will come in your bank account. Are we all 100% clear? Can we go ahead, everyone? Is everyone 100% with me? Can we go ahead? Now, everyone remember one small thing over here, that sir, if no provisional refund, they are telling, if you are a person who has been prosecuted for any offense during immediate preceding 5 years and tax evaded was 250 lakh, more than 250 lakh, then sir, we will not go ahead. We will not go ahead and give you any provisional refund. Everyone over here now. What did I go ahead and tell you? I went ahead and told you relevant date. Always remember relevant date. Say will give your application. From the application within 15 days, they will give you the acknowledgement. And once the acknowledgement is given, within the next 7 days, they will go ahead and give refund only in case of zero rated supplier. Now, sir, if I am not a zero rated supplier, then what will happen? Then, Baba, the proper officers are advised that see, once the application comes, no, you will take 15 days for acknowledgement. Do it quickly, sir. From that, again, you will take. You know what? Actually, refund ka order should be issued within 60 days. But tell me one thing: if refund ka sanction order is issued within 60 days, and then it will go to PFMS ka website, PFMS ka website say money will come in your bank account, it will get delayed. It will be more than 60 days, and hence, Baba, government have gone ahead and advised the proper officer that sir, you do one thing. Proper officers are advised that sir, once you give the acknowledgement, basically from the date of filing of application, take 45 days, because within 45 days if you issue refund order, Baba, refund order के लिए generally issuance time limit is 60 only, but proper officers are advised that you go ahead and pass your payment order and refund sanction order within 45 days, so that consolidated payment advice can be created, it can be sent to PFMS website, and the money can go to the person ka bank account within 60 days. Otherwise he'll ask for a interest. Okay, sir. So proper officers are advised that within the next 30 days, means 15 days gone here, and then next 30 days means within 45 days, verification and application of document, processing of application has to be done. Now, once the officer goes ahead and done the processing, if refund is admissible, inadmissible, if officer refund is not admissible, then sir, he will issue a notice in GST RFD 08. Officer will go ahead and issue a notice in GST RFD 08. Applicant will go ahead and reply within 15 days. Sorry, not 15 working days, 15 days may. So if refund is inadmissible, he will give you a show cause notice. Hey, why I should not reject your application? Then you have to go ahead and reply within 15 days in GST RFD 09. So RFD 08 may he'll ask you show cause notice, you will have to reply in RFD 09, and refund rejection order will come in RFD 06. Okay, sir. Sir, if refund after giving off, after doing all the processing, if he thinks refund is due to me, then sir, if proper officer is satisfied that the refund is admissible, he will pass a refund sanction order, and sir, for the final sanction amount, supposingly it is 11 lakh rupees, might be provisional refund of 90% was given, that they will deduct. If any outstanding demand is there, that they will deduct, and sir, remaining amount ke liye they will give a payment order. Always remember, whenever the officer will issue a payment order say what consolidated payment advice is created by the portal. Payment orders all are clubbed together and portal creates one payment advice. Sir, payment order say payment advice. Payment advice goes to where? Sir, PFMS ka website, and PFMS ka website say money comes in your bank account. ठीक है sir, if the money is given in your bank account, might be after 60 days, then sir, this differential period के लिए the proper officer has to issue one payment order and you are given interest also. Done, sir. Point is clear. Chalo, let's go ahead. Everyone over here now. Sir, supposingly 11 lakh was sanctioned, might be 90%. For an example, I'll take 10 lakh rupees over here. Might be out of this 10 lakh, 9 lakh was given provisionally. Then remaining 1 lakh ka only payment order will be given, because 9 lakh related payment order was already given before when you had taken provisional refund. So sir, supposingly I am not a case of provisional refund or any outstanding amount is not due, then Baba, proper officer will pass a 10 lakh rupees ka payment order for an example. Then first refund sanction ka letter will be given, and along with that payment order also will be given. Always remember, payment order is mandatory so that you get the money in your bank account. Done, sir. Point is clear. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Did you guys understand till now? What did we learn? Baba, there was nothing which we learned till now. Sir, first of all, relevant date, 2 years may you have to go ahead and apply. When you are applying, give application, documentary evidence to prove refund is there and refund is due to me only, that also you have to give. Now once you go ahead and file your application, then sir, within 15 days they will give you acknowledgement or they will give you deficiency memo. Once they go ahead and give you application, always remember, from the date of application within 7 days provisional refund is given. Provisional refund is RFD 04, along with that payment order is given so that the money can go to the person ka bank account. Then sir, if I am not a case of provisional refund, then from the date of application 60 days may refund has to be processed, but proper officers are advised that you do it within 45 days. Either you reject the refund or you sanction the refund. When they sanction the refund, they will go ahead and deduct whatever is the provisional refund amount or any outstanding dues which are there, they will deduct and remaining amount will be given to me. Any demand order is outstanding against me, they will deduct and they will give me the remaining amount which is there. This remaining amount also payment order will be issued, and the payment order will be consolidated, and one consolidated payment advice will be created by the portal given to the PFMS website, and PFMS website say money will come in your bank account. Done, sir. Point is clear. Now there are two things over here: withholding by the proper officer and withholding by the commissioner. Listen to me very carefully. Your proper officer, your proper officer can withhold your refund. Baba, remember one thing, here you can cut. Earlier, it was only ITC ka refund which can be withheld by the proper officer. Now, any refund can be withheld by a proper officer, and hence refund of, you can write over here, this you can cut over here, refund is due. You can write only this much, refund is due. If the refund is due, Baba, this line has to be deleted. Part of the amendment, refund is due. You can cut this much. If the refund is due, then registered person has defaulted in return. You have not filed your return. It means you have not paid your taxes, etc. Or you are liable to pay tax interest penalty. Then proper officer may withhold the refund, deduct tax interest penalty, late fee, or any other amount which is unpaid. Remember one thing, everyone. Remember one thing. If, sir, your payment order has been made, your payment order will not be done. They will not give you the payment order. They will go ahead and withhold your refund and keep refund sanction, but they will not give you the payment order. They will refund is due, but you have defaulted in return or liable to pay tax interest penalty. Proper officer may withhold the refund, deduct the tax interest penalty and late fee, or any other amount which is unpaid. Okay, sir, this is by your proper officer. He can go ahead and withhold and then deduct. Now, sir, supposingly, Commissioner, now what happened? My proper officer passed a refund order of 100 crore which he is giving to me. Now what happened? Commissioner is telling this proper officer has done something wrong. We will go for an appeal. And when the appeal is going on, your commissioner, whatever refund was to be given to you, he will withhold and keep. And that is what is told. If refund is subject matter of appeal, commissioner is telling department will go for an appeal. 100 crore ka refund will not give, because if we give the 100 crore ka refund, he will run away. So temporarily we will hold the refund and keep. And sir, here it is told, if the refund is subject matter of appeal, further proceedings likely to adversely affect the revenue can have a loss because of the revenue can have a loss if they go ahead and give the refund. Then sir, they will go ahead and say, first we will file an application. Once the we'll file the appeal, and once the appeal order comes, later we'll go ahead and give you the refund. Always remember one thing, if the commissioner goes ahead and withholds your refund and within 60 days he has not given, once the appeal order comes, from the date 60 days that got over, you were entitled to the refund. From the day after 60 days, you will be given interest. Okay, sir. Always remember, order for withholding is always given in RFD 07 ka part A, and where the officer, proper officer, is satisfied that refund is no longer liable to be withheld, then sir, release order will be given in part B of GST RFD 07. Everyone over here, are you all with me? Quickly tell me, is the chart clear till here? Are we all 100% clear? I think there was nothing till here. Quickly give me a heads up. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now everyone over here now. Listen, sir, if withheld amount is refunded, you will always be entitled for interest at the rate of 6%. So, sir, 60 days mein they did not give me the refund. 60 days mein they did not give me the refund. They gave me after supposedly 90 days. Then that 30 days ka interest will be given to you. They are telling over here, you will be given interest at the rate of 6%. Now over here, everyone, sir, rule number 92 1A has come. Refund in cash or credit based on original mode. Sir, supposingly I went in and told the officer that, sir, I had gone ahead and paid some excess tax, and that excess tax you had gone ahead and paid by using your cash ledger, then the refund also will be given in your cash ledger. Sir, I went ahead and paid. You know what people were doing? People were paying instead of 18%, 28%. People were paying instead of 18%, 28%. Okay? Instead of paying 18%, they were paying 28% by using the input tax credit. It means 10% extra tax paid by using the input tax credit, and then later they used to go ahead and tell the government this 10. So for an example, this 10% extra which they paid was 10 lakh rupees, and the money used to come to their bank account. Government told, hey, if the amount was paid through input tax credit, the refund also will be given, recredited to the e-credit ledger. Remember one thing, everyone, proper officer will give GST RFD 06 for the refund to be paid in cash, final refund amount, okay sir, outstanding demand if any, and remaining ke liye payment order will be given. Remember one thing, refund sanction amount and payment order will be given. But sir, If they want to recredit, for recrediting, they will not give you RFD05. Sir, if you had gone ahead and paid using your input tax credit, and sir, this amount has to be recredited, then they will issue PMT03, and based on PMT03, your amount will be recredited to your e-credit ledger. Always remember, e-credit ledger mein the amount will be recredited. Listen to me very carefully. Whatever is the sanctioned amount, if the amount has to go to your bank account, they will always give you a RFD05 and it will go to the PFMS website and the money will come in your bank account. But sir, if they want to recredit, in the e-credit ledger, then they will go ahead and issue what, everyone? PMT03. Okay, done, sir. And always remember, this is not applicable. That, sir, refund, I've gone ahead and used my cash, then the refund will go to my bank account. If originally I had gone ahead and made the payment by using my credit, then the refund will go back to my e-credit ledger. Baba, for an example, I'm claiming ITC ka refund. In case of zero rated supply, then they are telling, sir, rule number 921A is not applicable in case of taxes paid on zero rated supply and deemed export. For this, you will get the money in your bank account only. It will not be dependent on how you had gone ahead and made the payment. Okay, sir, point is clear. Now listen to me very carefully. Everyone over here, now listen. Applicant, before issue of RFD04 provisional refund, RFD06 refund sanction order or refund rejection order is also RFD06. Then sir, RFD05 payment order, sir, withholding ka order. Then sir, this is show cause notice. RFD08 is this show cause notice that why we should not go ahead and reject your application. Okay, sir. With respect to refund application, you can withdraw by filing an RFD01W. Withdrawal के लिए RFD01W can be filed. And on submission of RFD01W, any amount debited in the e-credit ledger or cash ledger shall be recredited. Sir, I went ahead and applied. E-cash ledger was debited. Now, sir, I went ahead and withdrew my application. E-cash ledger will be recredited. E-credit ledger was debited. E-credit ledger will be recredited. That's it, everyone. Application can be withdrawn. Refund application can be withdrawn by filing RFD01W. When you had filed an application, cash ledger, credit ledger balance came down. Withdrawn the application, amount will be recredited to your e-cash ledger and e-credit ledger. Okay, sir. Sir, always remember one thing, refund to available to UN holder if goods, services or both received from registered person against a tax invoice with UN number of the applicant on it. So if I am going in and applying for refund, I am a UN holder, unique identification number holder ke liye they have gone in and told only if your tax invoice may your UN number should be there. Sir, supposingly UN number is not mentioned in the tax invoice, but I want a refund, I am a UN holder, then they are going ahead and telling refund will be available if invoice copy duly attested is submitted. Basically, when you are filing a refund application, sir, tax invoice which is duly attested has to be submitted. Then the next one over here is no refund of unutilized ITC. If goods are exported are subject to export duty, then ITC ka refund will not be given. And sir, if supplier avails duty drawback with respect to central tax or sir claims a refund of GST, in that scenario they have gone ahead and told that sir, we will not go ahead and give you ITC ka refund. Okay, sir, point is clear. Everyone over here, now listen to me very carefully. In this chart, now right hand side, sir, supposedly refund was given to you and the refund was erroneous refund. Then sir, erroneous refund ka case mein demand and recovery chapter, I hope you guys remember, any erroneous refund given to you, they can go ahead and claim a refund. They can go ahead and demand it from you under section number 73 within 3 years and sir under section number 74 within 5 years. I've gone ahead and written over here no refund below 1000 rupees. Always remember, for CGST also 1000, for SGST also 1000 and for IGST also 1000 rupees is the amount which is there. Below that amount you can't go ahead and claim a refund. Are we all 100% clear with this first chart? Quickly tell me, everyone, can we go ahead? Yes sir, we are all clear. Let's go ahead. Everyone over here now, listen to me very carefully. Everyone over here now, listen to me very carefully. Sir, this much is done. This much is done. Okay. Now the next chart which is there is going ahead and talking about interest. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Interest on delayed refund. Sir, I've already gone ahead and told you over here that whenever your 60 days gets over, please remember from the date of application, money should come in your bank account within 60 days. If it doesn't come, after that, how much ever period is taken and the money comes in your bank account, after that wala period mein interest at the rate of 6% will be given, and that is given as per section number 56, and that is what is being told, interest on delayed refund. Sir, remember one thing, always the interest on delayed refund will be 6%, and we are not going to talk about 9%. We are going to talk always that the interest will be how much, everyone? 6% in case of delayed refund. Whenever the delayed refund is given to you, interest will be at the rate of 6%. On any applicant is not refunded within 60 days from the date of application, interest at the rate of 6%, and interest will be from the day after 60 days till the date of refund. After 60 days gets over, till the date of refund. If claim arises from appellate authority, appellate tribunal, etc., and the same is not refunded within 60 days, then they are going ahead and telling interest shall be not exceeding 9% as may be notified. And I'll tell you as of now, for the exam purpose, you remember 6% only. Okay, sir. Now the section number 57 goes ahead and says consumer welfare fund ke bare mein. Now everyone, section number 57, 58 and rule number 97 is basically going ahead and talking about consumer welfare fund. Remember one thing, whenever a refund is due, refund will always go to consumer welfare fund unless you go ahead and prove that the refund is due to me only. If you go ahead and prove that the refund is due to you, the money will come to you. Otherwise, always the money is put in consumer welfare fund. Consumer welfare fund will be used for the benefit of the consumer. Here they have gone ahead and told some stories about consumer welfare fund. I don't want to go ahead and revise it. I have gone ahead and written the summaries over here for you guys to read at home. Quickly tell me, will you guys be able to read the consumer welfare fund wala 3 paragraphs at home, everyone? Yes, sir, we will go ahead and read it at home. These 3 paragraphs are talking about consumer welfare fund. Sir, how will the money of the consumer welfare fund be used? Sir, who will go ahead and do the auditing of the consumer welfare fund ka money, etc. Please, people, there is nothing for me to explain. Read it at home. Chalo. Now, the next one over here is everyone over here. Now the next one is some circulars which are there. Let's go ahead and start over here. But before I go ahead and teach you the circular, I would like to go ahead and talk about the rule number 59.4 and rule number 89.4 and 89.5 ka formula. Are you guys ready for the formula relating to ITC ka refund? Everyone, can you tell me ITC refund? Can you tell me, everyone, ITC ka refund is given in 2 scenarios? Yes, sir. Input tax credit ka refund is given, one in zero rated supply ka case mein, and sir, one is given, sir, in case of inverted duty structure ka case mein. Sir, zero rated supply ka case mein, whenever the ITC ka refund is given, sir, if I am going ahead and supplying, people, very, very easy, relax and quickly listen. Everyone here. Sir, if I am going ahead and supplying and I give an LUT or bond when I am making zero rated supply, then whatever input tax credit is there, government is telling we will give you a refund. But sir, government told one formula under 89.4, and based on the formula, the refund is given. Total bakwas formula, very easy. Listen. The next one is, sir, if I am going ahead and making a supply, input pay rate is supposedly 28% and my output pay rate is only 18%, then I will never be able to use the 28%. It means whatever is the approximately 8-10% in between, means output pay rate is 18, input pay rate is 28, then I will never be able to use my input tax credit. And here also ITC ka refund shall be given, and that is given under 89.5. Are we all 100% clear? Yes, sir. Now I want to go ahead and teach you about 89.4. Let's go ahead and understand. Baba, leave formula and all. I will go ahead and ask you some question. You reply and I will understand. Everyone over here now. Tell me one thing, everyone. If I am a person, I am going ahead and making only domestic supply. If I am a person and I am making only domestic supply, my question is, if I am making domestic supply, my question is, input tax credit will I get? Yes, you will get input tax credit. Everyone over here now. Sir, I am going ahead and making domestic supply. I have input tax credit. Yes, sir, you will get input tax credit, but refund you will never get. You have to use input tax credit. Refund is not given. Okay. Okay. Now, you think only this much. I am making only domestic supply. Then, sir, ITC will be given to me, but refund will never be given to me. Yes, because I should always use the input tax credit. Refund of input tax credit is not given. Okay. I am going ahead and making, suppose this taxable supply, okay. I am making domestic supply which is exempt. Exempt, then in that scenario, what will happen, sir? If my supplies are exempt, ITC I will not get only because my supplies are exempt, no output tax, no input tax, and sir, anyways, no question of refund. I hope this point is clear. Okay. Again, tell me one thing. If I am going ahead and making zero rated supply under LUT, letter of undertaking, can I go ahead and take ITC, everyone? Yes, sir. Can I take this ITC ka refund? Yes, sir. You will get this ITC ka refund if you are going ahead and making zero rated supply under LUT. And sir, the ITC also you will get and refund also you will get. I want everyone to participate with me. My next question is, sir, if I am going ahead and making zero rated supply on IGST payment, zero rated supply on IGST payment, then my question is, sir, then my question over here is, when I am making zero rated supply on IGST payment, will I get ITC? Yes, sir, ITC I should use to pay IGST. Refund I will not get. Do you guys agree with me that I will not get a refund in this scenario? Yes, sir, you will have to go ahead and use and you will not get a refund. You will have to go ahead and use this and you will not get a refund because IGST payment pay you are refunding. You are going ahead and exporting. Done, sir. Now I want to go ahead and club all of this into one business. I am a businessman. Okay, everyone. I go ahead and buy input and input say I make domestic supply which is taxable supply. Can you tell me, everyone, what will happen to the ITC? I will get the ITC also. I will not get a refund because ITC should be used to make my output tax liability ke liye I should use the ITC. Point number 1 is clear. Sir, secondly, I am making domestic supply which are exempt supply. Domestic supplies are exempt supply. Then, sir, what will happen to my input tax credit? I will not get my input tax credit. I will not get refund also. My input tax credit will not be there because my output is exempt supply. Sir, I am going ahead and making, sir, zero rated supply on IGST payment. My question to you guys, if I am going ahead and making IGST payment pay, then what will happen, everyone? IGST payment pay, what will happen? Sir, in this scenario, people, as of now, we are going ahead and learning about the refund of ITC. We are learning about the refund of ITC ka refund. We are talking about the refund of ITC. Okay, everyone. Now, when you are going ahead and supplying goods on IGST payment, then, sir, input tax credit which is there, you will have to go ahead and use for payment of IGST. Yes, sir. Is the point 100% clear till here? Am I all? Are we all clear till here? Can I go ahead, everyone? Quickly tell me, are we all 100% clear? The next one over here is zero rated supply on zero rated supply. When we are going ahead and making zero rated supply, and this zero rated supply we are not going ahead and paying the IGST. This zero rated supply I went ahead and did under letter of undertaking or bond. In this scenario, what will happen to my ITC? Please tell me, everyone. This ITC which is there, I will go ahead and get a refund. Yes, everyone, is the point clear to all? Now, people, if in the life it was so simple, if in the life it was so simple that you would have gone ahead, and bought everything separately, sir, domestic supply, taxable supply. 1 minute, everyone. Okay, I'd pause the video, continuing again. Everyone over here, sir, I went ahead and bought inputs on which ITC was there, making domestic supply. Yes, sir, you have to use it. You will not get a refund. You have to use it. Okay, sir. The next one, I bought inputs using for domestic supply, which is exempt supply. Then ITC also you will not get it. I bought inputs which I am going ahead and making zero rated supply on IGST payment. Then, sir, ITC I have to use it. I will not get refund. So, sir, refund when do you get? When you are making zero rated supply under LUT or bond, then, sir, whatever ITC is there, you get a refund of it. Always remember one thing. Now, if life was so simple that everything, if this input is relating to domestic supply, this input is relating to exempt supply, this input is relating to IGST, paid wala supplies, and this input is relating to zero rated supply under LUT or bond, life would have been very easy. But, sir, generally it doesn't happen like this. What happens over here is, in this scenario, you will have generally one input which is there. Now, my question over here, the inputs and input services which you have gone ahead and received, you will be going ahead and using it for domestic supplies also. You will be using it for domestic supply, exempt supply also. You will be using it for zero rated supply on IGST payment. You will be using it for zero rated supply on LUT or bond also. So basically what happens is input and input services pay. Whatever the GST you have gone ahead and paid, everyone, whatever the GST you have gone ahead and paid, that GST you can go ahead and claim a refund. I hope everyone is able to understand. Listen to me very carefully, everyone. I'll tell you once again, listen. This input and input services pay, whatever the ITC is there, the GST which is there. See, domestic supply related to, you will not take the ITC. But sir, remaining things you will go ahead and use for domestic, you will make domestic supply, taxable supplies, domestic supplies, zero rated supply on IGST payment, zero rated supply under LUT or bond, and they are going ahead and telling you will get only refund relating to zero rated supply under LUT or bond, and hence we have to go ahead and take whatever is the ITC multiplied by this turnover divided by total turnover, and you get the refund. I hope people are clear till here. Everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. So if I go ahead and tell you, sir, I went ahead and bought some inputs which I am using to make domestic supply, which is taxable supply, will I get the ITC? Yes sir, but I have to use this ITC, refund will not be given. Okay sir, everyone over here. I am making domestic supply which is exempt supply, then sir, then whatever is the input tax credit is there, you will not get that input tax credit. Then sir, if I am going ahead and making zero rated supply which is on IGST ka payment, then sir, when you are making zero rated supply on IGST payment, in that scenario, whatever is the, can you tell me everyone, will I get the ITC? Yes sir, I will get the ITC also, and I will have to use the ITC to pay my GST. I can't claim a refund. Sir, if I am going ahead and making zero rated supply on LUT or bond, in that scenario, sir, whatever is the ITC, this ITC, I will get a refund, and that refund formula is told in 89.4. Is my point clear till here? Can we go ahead, everyone? Yes sir, point is clear. Now listen to me very carefully. So if I go ahead and tell you, first of all, you will take the complete ITC. Yes sir, multiplied by this amount ka you will get the refund. So zero rated supply under bond divided by the total turnover you will go ahead and do. So sir, what is the formula? You will take the ITC. Okay sir, ITC multiplied by, sir, whatever is the zero rated supply under bond or LUT, because only relating to bond or LUT you will get the refund. Zero rated supply under LUT or bond divided by the total turnover which is there. The turnover which is there, which they are going ahead and telling you have to go ahead and adjust. Okay sir, now listen to me very carefully. Simple. Whatever is my total ITC, sir, always remember, in your ITC you don't get exempt supply related ITC. Remaining ITC, this and this, total ITC which is there, multiplied by, sir, this zero rated supply under bond, whatever is the turnover, will get the refund. Sir, divided by the total turnover which is there. Yes sir, point is clear. Now listen to me very carefully. Now when you read the formula, they have told net ITC. They have not used only ITC, they have used net ITC. Multiplied by zero rated supply under bond, LUT or bond in case of goods, plus zero rated supply under LUT or bond in case of services, and then they have told adjusted turnover. Remember one thing, everyone, remember one thing. In case of this formula based refund also, we get input tax credit ka refund of input and input services. Capital goods ka refund is not given under 89.4. Input and input service, input and input service. Now, sir, so what is the formula? The formula says net ITC you have to take multiplied by zero rated supply of goods under LUT, okay, zero rated supply of services under LUT, okay sir, divided by adjusted turnover you have to go ahead and do. Am I all clear till here? Yes sir. Now listen, this net ITC, first let's go ahead and break each component and understand how to calculate. You will be done. Okay, now listen. You know what happens? In some cases, they have gone ahead and told that, sir, whenever you go ahead and make zero rated supply under LUT, and this is 4A wala supply, 89 4A wala supplies, or you are making zero rated supply under LUT, which is 89 4B wala supplies. These are some special supplies. Everyone listen, 89 4A and 4B wala supplies are those supplies which respect to which you get ITC का complete amount refund. So sir, if you are doing 89 4A वाला supplies or you are doing 89 4B वाला supplies, then whatever is your input tax credit with respect to the zero rated supply under LUT for 4A and 89 4B, this ITC you get complete amount of refund. There is no apportionment, proportionment, etc. You have to go ahead and say, for making this zero rated supply, this was the ITC I had gone ahead and used, Baba. This was the inward supplies I had taken, and this 4B wala supplies ke liye, this was the inward supplies I had taken. Whatever was the actual inward supplies by ITC, you are given complete amount ITC ka refund. Is my point clear to all? 89 4A and 4B. I am not getting into the discussion of 89 4A and 4B, but 89 4A and 4B mein whatever is your exact amount of tax relating to that supply, the complete ITC is given as refund. So 89 4A ka supply, ITC complete amount is given as refund. 89 4B ka supply, these are some special supplies which are there, special zero rated supplies for which whatever is the ITC relating to that supply will be given as refund to you. Are we all clear till here? Remember one thing. Now 89 4A and 4B ka whatever ITC is there, if the refund is given, then sir, now listen to me very carefully. Whenever you are taking the ITC, from that you have to go ahead and remove this ITC which is relating to your 4A and 4B, because 4A and 4B related whatever zero rated supplies you do, for that whatever is the input tax credit which is attributable to this 4A and 4B, that ITC ka complete amount is given refund without going ahead and applying any formula. Yes, everyone, and hence now listen to me very carefully. So what will happen is this effect of this ITC and this ITC has to be removed. So you will take first of all net ITC. Net ITC means whatever is your gross ITC. This, sir, can you tell me gross ITC mein what will come? 1 will come. 2 will never come. The exempt supply related ITC will never come in your gross ITC. This is your gross ITC, this is your gross ITC, this is your gross ITC, and this is your gross ITC. But from your gross ITC, you have to remove this ITC, and you will get net ITC. So whatever is the gross ITC minus 4A related ITC, because actual amount of refund is given, and sir 4B related whatever ITC is there, because actual amount of refund is given, now you will get the net ITC. Is my point first of all 100% clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Are we all clear with how to calculate net ITC? And remember, in net ITC, because anyways exempt supply related ITC you don't get, exempt supply related ITC will not come. So sir, this will come, this will come, this will come, but sir, this ITC will not come, and this 4A and 4B related ITC will not come. Is my point 100% clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? Yes, sir, this point is clear. Listen to me very carefully now. Yes, sir, we are clear with this. Now listen to me very carefully. You will go ahead and now multiply it by zero rated supply of goods. Everyone over here, wait, this now the zero rated supply of goods under LUT. Listen to me very carefully. When you are going ahead and taking zero rated supply of goods which are made under LUT, they are going ahead and telling over here zero rated supply of goods which are made under LUT or bond. You have to go ahead and take. What do you mean by zero rated supply of goods which are made under LUT or bond? Basically whatever you have gone ahead and supplied under LUT or bond, you have to go ahead and take. And from that, Baba, because 4A and 4B wala the special supplies which are there, 4A and 4B wala the special supplies which are there are also done under LUT or bond. So you have to go ahead and remove 4A and 4B wala effect, and hence you have to go ahead and take over here zero rated supply under LUT or bond, whatever is the zero rated supply, minus 4A and minus 4B related whatever turnover is there, and you will get zero rated supply of goods under LUT. I hope this point is clear to all. Sir, there was no difficulty at all. Here, what did we do? We went ahead and took the total zero rated supply under LUT or bond, and from that we minused whatever is the 4A wala supplies and 4B related whatever supplies were there. We went ahead and removed the effect. Yes, sir, point is clear. Baba, 4A and 4B are two special kinds of supplies. Basically, for that, what happens is actual amount of refund is given. I'll tell you one supply, otherwise students will be like, sir, tell. Listen, sir, supposingly I'm going ahead. Everyone listen to me very carefully. I'm a merchant exporter. What I go ahead and do is, I go ahead and buy from people and I go ahead and export. Okay, I buy from 2-3 traders and I go ahead and export. Now, what happens over here is, government have gone ahead and told, whenever people will go ahead and supply to this guy who is a merchant exporter, who will go ahead and supply. Merchant exporters are those people who go ahead and supply, and that is known as 89 4B wala supplies. Okay, everyone, now listen to me very carefully. Now, when merchant exporters will go ahead and supply, they buy from many people and then they go ahead and supply. You know what happens when these people who go ahead and sell this guy, they are told by the government that whenever you go ahead and supply, for an example, you supplied 1 crore ka, you just charge 0.05% CGST and 0.05% SGST. Now, this amount which is there, if I am a person who is normally supplying also and I am supplying as merchant exporter also, then this amount ka ITC, because it's a concessional rate which is government is going ahead and telling 0.05%, this ITC ka complete amount is of refund is given to me as a merchant exporter, and hence when complete amount of refund is given to me already of this input tax rate, so this turnover and this input tax rate both ka effect, we remove it from our calculation as well, because anyways 89 4A and 4B related supplies ka whatever ITC is there, exact amount of refund is given. Everyone over here, now listen to me very carefully. So sir, zero rated supply of goods under LUT or bond में से you always have to go ahead and take whatever is the zero rated supply of goods under LUT or bond you have gone ahead and done, minus whatever is the 4A and 4B related supply which is there, you go ahead and remove, and you will get zero rated supply under LUT or bond. Is my point 100% clear till here? Can we go ahead? Yes sir, point is clear. Now listen to me very carefully. For services, what they have gone ahead and told. People over here, listen to me very carefully over here. Sir, for services, what they have gone ahead and told. For an example, I am going ahead and claiming a refund for the month of April, May, June. For 3 months, I am claiming a refund together. For services, they are going ahead and telling is, 1 minute everyone, I'll go ahead and show you the formula so that you remember it. 1 minute. Everyone over here, for services, I'll go ahead and show it to you now. Everyone over here, listen to me with respect to services. Everyone over here now. Listen, for services, supposingly, sir, what does they talk about services? How to go ahead and calculate zero rated supply with respect to services? They have gone ahead and told over here that, sir, for services, whatever is the aggregate of payment received during the relevant period. For an example, I have gone ahead and received here complete payment with respect to services is 1 crore. Okay? Now, they are going ahead and telling, sir, if any advance is received, for which they are going ahead and telling over here zero rated supply which have been completed, for which payment have been received in advance in any period prior, means I had received the payment over here but service is completed over here. Then Baba, tell me one thing, in this period I had received payment of 10 lakh but service was provided in this period. Can you tell me the service relates to which period? This period, because payment received earlier but service given now, service relates to this period. Please add this 10 lakh rupees. Now listen, for an example, in this 20 lakh rupees is received, for which payment is received but service will be provided in the next period. Then when is the service provided? In the next period, and hence it will be deducted from here. Always remember one thing, listen to me very carefully. Sir, whatever is the payment received, if any payment was received earlier but sir service provided now, the service is of this period and hence we have to go ahead and add it. Sir, if any payment received now but service will be provided later, please deduct it, because that is not a service which has been already provided. Remember, payment should have come, service should also have been provided. Here payment had come but service was not provided, service provided here, hence added. Sir, here payment has come but sir service will be provided in the next quarter and hence we will go ahead and deduct it. I hope this point is clear to all. Can we go ahead everyone? Remember, I went ahead and told you to calculate net ITC multiplied by zero rated supply of goods under LUT plus zero rated supply of services under LUT. Beta, it is very easy. Don't be confused at all. It is very easy. Sir, how to calculate net ITC? You have to take gross ITC minus whatever is the 4A related ITC, 4B related whatever is the ITC, for which exact amount of refund you would have got, the remaining will give you your net ITC. ठीक है sir, point is clear. Sir, zero rated supply of goods under LUT, please go ahead and take whatever is the value of your zero rated supply under LUT, please take that amount minus, because 4A and 4B related ITC we removed, sir, turnover also will remove, and hence 4A and 4B related whatever is the turnover will go ahead and remove, and the remaining amount will come as zero rated supply under LUT for goods. ठीक है sir, point is clear. Now service के लिए what do we do? Service के लिए what I have gone ahead and told you. For an example, this period के लिए I have received 1 crore rupees as the total amount for the services provided. 10 lakh is, sir, 10 lakh payment I had received earlier, but the service is provided now. Can you tell me everyone, 10 lakh was the service payment received. Payment was received earlier, but service provided now. Hence, the service is completed in this period and 10 lakh you will add. Sir, 50 lakh rupees for an example which I have received, the service will be provided later. Hence, I will have to go ahead and deduct, and the actual amount will be, sir, 60 lakh rupees over here. I hope this point is clear to all. Quickly give me heads up. Are you all clear with zero rated supply under LUT? And sir, zero rated supply of services under LUT. Now the next one comes over here is adjusted turnover. But before that, I want a heads up from everyone that are you guys 100% clear? Yes sir, point is clear. Now you have to take adjusted turnover. Turnover little adjusted. Let's go ahead and understand turnover little adjusted. Now everyone over here, turnover little adjusted. Now turnover can be of goods also, and sir, turnover can be of services also. Always remember one thing, turnover can be of goods also and turnover can be of services also. How do we adjust? Sir, how do we arrive at adjusted turnover is like this. See, goods may you will have domestic supply which is taxable supply. Goods may you will have domestic supply which is exempt supply. Goods may you will have zero rated supply which is on IGST payment. Sir, see, everyone listen to me very carefully. Sir, zero rated supply on LUT. Yes sir. Again you will have zero rated supply under LUT which will be of 4A. And sir, zero rated supply under LUT which will be of 4B. Yes sir, point is clear. Now listen to me very carefully. Beta, ruk ja. Talking about that 1.5 times of the goods, relax. First you learn easy thing and then I will talk about the difficult thing. ठीक है, zero rated supply of goods under LUT, what I have taught you now is half. Relax, Baba, how much you should learn, that much you learn first and then I'll talk later. ठीक है, everyone over here now. Services का case में you will have domestic supply which is taxable supply, domestic supply which is exempt supply. Services you can have zero rated supply on IGST payment, and sir, zero rated supply under LUT. Services का case में 4A and 4B we are not going to have. ठीक है sir, we don't have 4A and 4B. Now listen. Remember, for your exam also, people, can you tell me, if I go ahead and show you over here, if I go ahead and show you over here in your turnover, what are you going to take? People, see, here in the numerator, when you take the ITC, in the denominator, you take this also. In the numerator, you don't take this. So in the denominator, you should not take domestic supplies, which are exempt supplies also. And hence, I will go ahead and tell it like this. People over here. Sir, when this is taken in the numerator, this will come in the denominator also. Numerator में net ITC में you went ahead and took taxable supply related. Denominator also you take. Then sir, see over here. I will go ahead and tell you like this. Sir, I went ahead and did domestic supplies which are taxable supplies. Can I take the ITC? Yes sir, I can take the ITC. So I have gone ahead and taken the ITC. Sir, if I am doing domestic supplies which is exempt supply, will I take the ITC? Sir, you don't get the ITC only. So beta, don't go ahead and take this. Don't go ahead and take this in your adjusted turnover. Here also you take this, but you don't take this. I hope everyone is clear till here. The next one over here. Sir, when I am going ahead and making zero rated supply on IGST ka payment, I get the ITC. So sir, this, everyone, please be careful. This you will go ahead and take in your adjusted turnover. I hope everyone is clear till here. Done. But sir, for services, they have gone ahead and told specifically to exclude, and hence we'll go ahead and exclude it while going ahead and taking our adjusted turnover. For services, they have specifically gone ahead and told it is to be excluded. Now listen to me very carefully. So now sir, comes is zero rated supply under LUT, and sir, zero rated supply which is 4A, and sir, zero rated supply which is 4B. Listen to me very carefully. For this though, ITC ka exact amount of refund is given, and when this is removed from your net ITC, Baba, from here also you have to remove it. Yes sir, from here also we have to remove, and hence we'll take zero rated supply under LUT and zero rated supply under LUT for service also. Now listen, this when you go ahead and take, no, this you do one thing. This minus this you go ahead and take from the numerator directly, and this zero rated supply of services also you take from the numerator in the denominator. When you are taking in the denominator, take it same to same as the numerator. Quickly tell me everyone, are we all 100% clear? You have to go ahead and tell me. Supposingly turnover I talk about goods ka turnover, and I talk about services ka turnover. I talk about goods ka turnover and I talk about services ka turnover. In goods we have domestic supply taxable, we have domestic supply which is exempt supply, we have zero rated supply on IGST ka payment, we have zero rated supply under LUT, and we have zero rated supply which is 4A and 4B wala supplies. Services may we have domestic supply which is taxable, domestic supplies which is exempt supply, zero rated supply on IGST, and sir, zero rated supply under LUT. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully over here now. This one adjusted turnover mein it will go. This one, because net ITC mein exempt supply related ITC is not there, denominator mein also you will not take. IGST, yes sir, it will come. This zero rated supply under LUT in case of goods, 4A and 4B, this amount you take as per the numerator. Whatever you calculate in the numerator, you please go ahead and take. And sir, this, yes sir, we'll go ahead. This also you will take, but you will take as per the numerator. Okay, this sir I will not go ahead and take. IGST payment, don't take this in your calculation of adjusted turnover. LUT, yes sir, you have to take. Please take as per the numerator. Are we all clear with the calculation over here? Quickly tell me everyone, are we all 100% clear with the adjusted turnover? I told you net ITC multiplied by zero rated supply of goods under LUT, sir, plus zero rated supply of service under LUT, yes sir, and divided by adjusted turnover. Net ITC is gross ITC minus 4A and 4B. Sir, zero rated supply of under LUT, sir, I told you whatever zero rated supplies you have done minus 4A and 4B related supplies. Sir, services ka case mein any payment received earlier, service provided now added, any payment received now, service to be provided later deducted. And sir, adjusted turnover, I've just now explained it to you. I hope everyone is clear. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Now, when I talk about refunds, listen. Here, I have gone ahead and told you net ITC. I have told you zero rated supply of goods. Now, what used to happen? Everyone over here. Supposingly, I have gone ahead and told zero rated supply. You know what used to happen? People used to go ahead and say, sir, my zero rated supply of goods, value of zero rated supply of goods made during the relevant period under LUT or bond. People used to say, sir, supposingly, my zero rated supply of goods under LUT or bond is for an example, if they were going ahead and selling the goods within the country, if domestically you are selling one goods for 50,000, government went ahead and told if the value of 1.5 times of the value of goods domestically supplied by the same or similar pace. So sir, if I am going ahead and selling the goods at 50,000, 50,000 into 1.5 is how much? Sir, 75,000. Is my point clear to all? 1.5 times you can go ahead and show as the value. But what people used to show is they used to inflate their zero rated supply under LUT, because more zero rated supply under LUT, more ITC ka refund. And hence people used to show 5 lakh, 10 lakh rupees over here. Government went ahead and told, Baba, relax. If you are selling those goods or someone else is selling those goods in India, similar place supplier is selling at 50,000, only 1.5 time you can show as the value of zero rated supply under LUT. That will be the maximum. Is this point clear to all? Are we all clear with this point? Yes sir, we are all clear with this point. Sir, whatever is the actual value of the invoice, I showed 2 lakh rupees. Sir, if the value of goods are domestically supplied, it is only 50,000. 50,000 into 1.5 is 75,000. So they are going ahead and telling, sir, 2 lakh rupees you are showing, 75,000 here, whichever is less is 75,000, and 75,000 say 4A and 4B will be deducted. Is my point 100% clear till here? Can we go ahead, everyone? I want each one of you to acknowledge before I go ahead. Now, everyone over here, listen. So, what they are going ahead and telling over here is, sir, now this is zero rated supply of goods made during the relevant period without payment of tax under annuity or bond is 2 lakh rupees. Sir, 1.5 time is 75,000 rupees, and hence we will take 75,000 minus 4A and 4B wala supplies. Now, what people went ahead and told, now again, government went ahead and told that, sir, the people who are going ahead and showing over here 2 lakh rupees as their value of supply of goods and service, again government made an amendment. And what did government go ahead and tell over here? Government went ahead and told, listen, okay, this to anyways, you know, value as per the invoice is 5 lakh. Domestically you are supplying those goods for 4 lakh. 4 lakh ka 1.5 time is 6 lakh. So 6 lakh or 5 lakh, which is lower? 5 lakh. ठीक है sir. Domestically you are supplying the goods for 10 lakh. 10 lakh ka 1.5 is 15 lakh. Sir, 15 lakh or 20 lakh, which is lower? 15 lakh will come over here. Domestically you are supplying for 14 lakh. 1.5 time is 21 lakh. 21 lakh or 20 lakh, whichever is lower, 20 lakh will come. Now everyone over here. Now government have gone ahead and told, for the purpose of this sub rule, the value of goods exported out of India, means the value of goods which you are showing will be taken as per the invoice. So it says it will be the FOB value of the goods declared in the shipping bill or bill of export, as the case may be, or the value declared in the tax invoice, whichever is less. Sir, we did not understand. Listen. For an example, you showed in the tax invoice 5 lakh rupees, then they are going ahead and telling, if supposingly I go ahead and extend this example over here, FOB value which you showed in the shipping bill or bill of export, when you are going ahead and exporting, Baba, listen, when you are going ahead and exporting, might be it can happen that you had gone ahead and exported wherein CIF was the value of supply. So it can happen CIF value was there. So government went ahead and told, we will not go ahead and take the value as per your invoice, we will take the FOB value. Whatever you have gone ahead and declared in your shipping bill, because when you pay custom duty, it is FOB multiplied by rate of exchange into whatever is the rate of duty. FOB into rate of duty. So you would have written the FOB in your shipping bill. So government is telling, supposingly the FOB is over here 6 lakh rupees. Invoice may you have gone ahead and declared the value as 5 lakh rupees. People, listen to me very carefully. FOB is 6 lakh. Sir, invoice may have declared 5 lakh. Then they will take 5 lakh only. Or then you have to go ahead and compare. Now this 6 plus 5, 6 or 5. What has come? 5 lakh has come. And then you have to go ahead and compare further. So, sir, can you go ahead and tell me what will you do over here? Value of goods made during the relevant period, you will take FOB, or you will take the invoice value, whichever is lower over here, and then whatever the amount will come, you will go ahead and calculate. You will go ahead and compare it with 1.5 time of the goods locally supplied. I hope this point is clear. That is what is being made as an amendment, saying, sir, for the purpose of this sub rule, the value of goods exported out of India shall be taken as the FOB value of the goods declared in the shipping bill or bill of export, or the value declared in the tax invoice, whichever is less. And hence, if I go ahead and tell you, everyone, people, tell me one thing. If I go ahead and tell you, sir, goods ka value, how will you find out? So if I go ahead and tell you over here, FOB value is 10 lakh rupees. Sir, now invoice value is supposingly over here 12 lakh rupees. Okay, sir. Then goods domestically supplied, it is supplied only for supposingly 8 lakh rupees. Can you tell me domestically supplied ka 1.5 time? 1.5 time is 12 lakh rupees, sir. Now you tell me, first of all, you will see this 2 ka which is lower. Which is lower in this 2? 10 lakh rupees. Sir, 1.5 time when it is supplied, it is 12 lakh rupees. So this 2 ka which is lower now, 10 lakh rupees will be your value of zero rated supply of goods. Is my point 100% understood? Can I go ahead and ask you one more question? Yes, sir. Here it will be 10 lakh rupees. ठीक है सर, FOB value is supposingly 15 lakh rupees. Sir, invoice value is supposingly 10 lakh rupees. Domestically, those goods are supplied supposingly for 20 lakh rupees. Can you go ahead and tell me, everyone, in this scenario, what will happen? Sir, FOB value or invoice value, which is less, 10 lakh rupees over here. This ka 1.5 times, sir. 1.5 time is 30 lakh. 30 lakh or 10 lakh. 10 lakh rupees will come over here. I hope this point is clear to all. Yes, sir, we are all clear in the exam. I hope you don't make a mistake now. FOB value of the goods or invoice value, whichever is lower, and out of these two, then you have to compare with the domestically supplied का 1.5 time whatever is there. With that you have to compare. ठीक है sir, point is clear. I'll tell you over here 12 lakh rupees, 8 lakh rupees, and supposingly 8 lakh rupees. Can you tell me everyone, sir, 12 and 8 lakh rupees as per the invoice will be taken. This ka 1.5 time is how much, sir? This ka 1.5 time is 12 lakh rupees, and 12 lakh or 8 lakh, which is lower, 8 lakh rupees will come. Yes, everyone, I hope you guys got it, how to calculate value. Yes, sir, we all got it. Chalo, baba, we are done. We are done over here. See, refund amount, maximum amount admissible. People, we are done. We are done. You have to go ahead and remember, first of all, what is the maximum amount admissible? Net ITC. People, net ITC. You are done. You understood the formula, people. Congratulations. Net ITC. Always remember net ITC with respect to input and input services. Don't take capital goods. Okay, sir? And net ITC mein, you will go ahead and take which one? Net ITC. Don't take domestic supply which are exempt supply. Correct? 4A and 4B wala supplies, you will remove it. ठीक है? Done. Sir, zero rated supply of goods. Just now you told us. Services का case में I have already told you. People, remember. People, I'll tell you once again. For an example, this period के लिए I am applying for refund and I have got 50 lakh rupees का payment received. Payments I have received. Sir, 10 lakh rupees service I will give next quarter में. 10 lakh rupees service I will give in the next quarter. Sir, 10 lakh rupees because service you will give in the next quarter. Now what will happen? Sir, advance it is. So, advance received now, service will be given later, deducted. Sir, supposingly 10 lakh I had received earlier, 20 lakh I had received earlier, but service will be given now, 20 lakh rupees, you will have to add it. I hope everyone is clear. Sir, 50 plus 20, 70, 70 minus 10 is 60 lakh rupees over here. Yes, sir, service is also done. The next one over here is adjusted turnover. Turnover, little adjust, and I have told you about adjusted turnover also. Yes, sir, and this turnover 1.5 time, and sir, the explanation which is there, I think now all of you got it. Tell me, Robert, tell me, did you get it? The formula, is it clear to all? Yes, sir, we all got it. 89 form 4 ka formula relating to zero rated supply of goods or service which are made under LUT or bond. ITC refund related formula is done. Now, let's do one thing, everyone. Let's take a small break and then we'll continue. People watching at home also, I want you to go out, take a small break and come back and then start watching again. Let's take a small break, everyone. Let's take a break. Now, after 89.4 comes the formula 89.5 ka formula. Now, everyone listen to me very carefully. Refund claim by a person having inverted duty tax pattern. Inverted tax pattern. Let's go ahead and understand this. Everyone over here, simple understanding, nothing very crucial in this. Let's understand 89.5 now. Sir, there are two people who get refund of input tax credit. One is a person who is going ahead and making zero rated supply under LUT. ITC refunds are given. The second one is inverted duty structure ka case. Sir, what is this inverted duty structure ka case? Always remember one thing. For an example, I went ahead and bought some inputs. On which the rate of GST is 28%. I went ahead and bought some input services on which the rate of GST is supposedly 18%. And sir, now I am going ahead and making the product and finally supplying, and supposedly my outward supply pay rate of GST is supposedly 18%. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Inverted duty structure is a case when your input pay rate, inputs you all have to see. Baba, remember, here you saw only input and input services. In case of inverted duty structure case, you always see only inputs. ठीक है, inputs related tax का refund is given. ठीक है. Now everyone over here, input pay rate is 28%, output pay rate is 18%. Now over here, what government went ahead and saw. Now supposingly you are making one output on which rate of GST is 18%. One more outward supply is there on which the rate of GST is 28%. Can you tell me A or B, which is leading to inverted duty structure? Which is leading to inverted duty structure? A goods or B goods? Goods A or goods B, what is leading to inverted duty structure? Sir, goods A, because input pay rate is more, output pay rate is less, and hence product A is leading to product A is leading to what? Inverted duty structure. Now, everyone listen to me very carefully. For an example, if I go ahead and ask you, if I go ahead and tell you product A ka supply is 100 crore, 100 lakhs, here also 100 lakhs ka supply is there. Sir, here supposingly input tax credit, everyone listen to me very carefully. Input tax credit is 28 lakh. For an example, I am telling 28 lakh. Everyone, can you tell me everyone, how much will you get ITC ka refund? How much is the ITC? Okay, now everyone, these inputs are commonly relating to A and B. Now inputs may say how much is relating to A and how much is relating to B. The ITC, how will you find out? Sir, you will write over here 28 lakh multiplied by outward supply, which is relating to on which 18% GST is there. 18% matlab this is inverted duty structure wala, right? And this is normal. So sir, outward supply on which inverted duty structure is there, 100 lakh ka turnover divided by total turnover 200 lakhs. Can you tell me everyone, out of this how much belongs to inverted duty structure? 14 lakh. Is my point 100% clear to all? You all will go ahead and tell me, sir, 14 lakh belongs to inverted duty structure. Everyone listen. Now what? Simple. 14 lakh is with respect to inverted duty structure. Yes, everyone? Yes, sir. We all agree with you. I will go ahead and tell you again. Listen. I am going ahead and making, supposingly I buy inputs on which the rate of GST is supposingly 28%. And on 28% I paid 28 lakh rupees. Okay, means I paid GST 28 lakh for an example. Okay, I have bought input services also. Sir, input services supposingly on which the rate of GST is 18% and I have paid 18 lakh rupees ka GST over here also. Okay, sir, now what I have gone ahead and done, I have made supplies which pay rate of GST is supposingly 18%, and I have gone ahead and done one more supply also on which the rate of GST is supposingly 28%. So sir, this is product A and this is product B. Product A is leading to inverted duty structure. For an example, product A ka turnover is 100 lakhs and product B ka turnover is 100 lakhs over here. Then you will simply go ahead and tell me that, sir, out of this inputs, only inputs related refund you should get. So you will go ahead and tell me, sir, 28 lakh rupees which is there is the net ITC. Net ITC. ठीक है, multiplied by zero rated supply of goods, sorry, inverted duty structure goods, means over here you will take turnover of inverted duty structure ka goods or service divided by your adjusted turnover. Done, sir. Point is clear. Now listen to me very carefully. If I tell you this is the 28 lakh which is the net ITC with respect to inputs over here. Yes, everyone, do you guys agree with me? Here net ITC mein you take only inputs. In case of inverted duty structure, you take only input services ka refund is not given. Government is telling inverted is because of raw material. Inverted is, will not go ahead and give. Inverted may will not go ahead and give any input services related refund. Okay, sir. Now 28 lakh rupees came over here. Inverted duty structure 100 lakhs divided by total. If I go ahead and tell you 200 lakhs, you will tell me 14 lakh rupees. People listen. 14 lakh rupees is related to this and remaining 14 lakh is related to the B supplies. So product A related supply 14 lakh is there. Yes, sir. Now everyone listen to me very carefully. What is it telling? Same thing over here. Sir, net ITC multiplied by turnover of inverted duty structure goods or service divided by adjusted turnover. This much you understood, everyone. This will give you this much formula when you apply. This will tell you how much of the input pay ITC is relating to inverted duty structure. Did you guys get this point first of all? This will tell you how much of the ITC is relating to inverted duty structure wala supply. That will be told to you. Now you know inverted duty structure related supply is 14 lakh rupees. Okay, everyone? Everyone, did you guys get my point? Yes, sir. 14 lakh rupees. ठीक है? 14 lakh rupees. ठीक है? Now from this, what government is going ahead and telling is, for an example, if I go ahead and tell you, okay, I will go ahead and take this example at 12%. I will take this example at 12%. If I go ahead and tell you, out of this 14 lakh, how much is the tax payable? See, Baba, this is your tax ITC basically relating to inverted duty structure ka goods. 14 lakh is your input tax credit relating to inverted duty structure goods. First, I want everyone to give me a heads up that yes, sir, we understood that out of the total ITC relating to inputs, inverted duty structure is 100 lakh, total turnover is 200 lakh. So 14 lakh is relating ITC relating to inverted duty structure. Everyone have to tell me, yes, sir, we understood. Now, government is going ahead and telling, now, sir, let's do one thing. This say, let's see how much is your tax. See, 14 lakh is relating to an inverted duty structure. Do one thing, pay the tax relating to inverted duty structure and balance you take the refund. 14 lakh say whatever is the tax relating to inverted duty structure you pay and remaining you take a refund. No. So sir, 100 lakh pay 12% is how much? 12 lakh rupees is the tax, pay that and 2 lakh rupees ka refund you will get. That's all is the formula. Did everyone get this point? That's all is the formula. Did everyone 100% understand this? Yes, sir. Whatever is your ITC, whatever is your net ITC multiplied by turnover 0 divided by adjusted turnover minus the tax payable on inverted duty structure goods or service. Okay. Now here came one twist. People went ahead and told, sir, tell me one thing. In the same question, people went ahead and told, sir, in the same question, let me tell you, sir, you are going ahead and telling inverted duty structure pe 28 lakh rupees is the net ITC, means total ITC relating to input multiplied by, sir, whatever is your turnover of inverted duty structure, which is 100 lakh divided by 200 lakh. This gave me 14 lakh, which is my tax relating to inverted duty structure. Tax relating to inverted duty structure, which I should get a refund. But you are telling minus the tax payable. Sir, how much is the tax payable? 100 lakhs per 12%. How much is the tax payable? Sir, 12 lakh is the tax payable. Now, sir, tax payable is 12 lakh rupees. Then you are telling 2 lakh rupees refund you will give me. People, listen carefully. Now, what people went ahead and told the government is, sir, listen one thing. The tax payable which is there, see, this is my ITC with respect to my inputs used in inverted duty structure. Whatever is the inputs used in inverted duty structure, for which whatever inputs pe ITC is there, that I am eligible for refund. But you are telling minus the tax payable. Arey sir, you tell me one thing. This 12 lakh ka tax payable, whether I pay with my input related ITC or I pay with my input services related ITC, what is your problem? Are you guys able to understand? People went ahead and told, see, sir, 14 lakh is relating to my inverted duty structure, that is sure. Now, out of this 14 lakh, I have to pay tax of 12 lakh rupees. Arey, this 12 lakh rupees ka tax which is payable, this 12 lakh rupees ka tax, why will I pay with my input tax of 14 lakh rupees, which is with respect to goods only? And hence the case went in the court, and court went ahead and told this formula has a problem, and then the government went ahead and amended. Now people went ahead and told, sir, this 14 lakh rupees which is there is my ITC with respect to input. Now when I have to pay the tax, I am paying the tax. Now tax payable I can pay with my input related ITC also, input services related ITC also. What is your problem? And hence government went in and told, okay, fine, this 12 lakh rupees which is your tax payable, you can go ahead and pay. You can go ahead and pay. Now see, 14 lakh is my inverted duty structure refund. Now this 12 lakh rupees which is tax payable, I went ahead and told, sir, can't I go ahead and use my inputs and input services both to pay my 12 lakh rupees? I will pay out of my input services. What is your problem? You give me full 14 lakh rupees ka refund. You give me this 14 lakh rupees ka refund. I have services ka input. I will use to pay this 12 lakh rupees. Tax payable can be paid out of any tax. Okay. You are telling you will give input related refund only. Okay, give. But 12 lakh rupees which is payable, I will pay, sir, out of services ka input. What is your problem? And hence government went ahead and told, okay, Baba, we'll change the formula. And government told, this 12 lakh which is payable, you can pay proportionately with your, whatever is your net ITC, how much? 28 lakh rupees divided by input and input services ka, how much is your credit? 28 plus 18, 46 lakh. So, sir, proportionately, input and input services, how much is relating to your input? That much only. Basically, they went ahead and told inputs pe how much is the tax divided by total tax on input and input services. Okay. Now here what will happen is, listen. So what I am going ahead and paying the tax is this 12 lakh I am paying. This 12 lakh I am paying up. Now I am telling government, listen, this 12 lakh I can pay out of my input services also, but government told, listen, this 12 lakh we will go ahead and tell you that okay, you can pay 12 lakh, say how much is your input divided by your input and input services pay, how much is your ITC. So sir, government went ahead and allowed me to pay 12 lakh out of my 12 lakh into 28 divided by total amount of ITC is 46. Hence, I have to go ahead and whatever is the 14 lakh minus 7.30 approximately. It means now what will I get a refund? 14 minus 7.3. I will get 6.7 lakh a refund. Earlier I was getting only, sir, 14 minus, where is the amount? Earlier I was getting 14 minus 12, only 2 lakh rupees ka refund. Now refund will be 6.7 lakh. Sir, refund has gone up. How? People, how? Now government is telling whatever is the tax payable, you can go ahead and pay. Multiplied by the net ITC. Net ITC means the 28 lakh rupees ITC which was there with respect to input, divided by the ITC on input and input service, which is 28 lakh plus 18 lakh, 46 lakh rupees. Government is telling, Ramesh, this 12 lakh, which your tax payable is there. Some you pay from input and some you pay from input services. We will assume that you have paid this 12 lakh, in the ratio of basically inputs divided by input and input services. Did you guys get my point over here? 12 lakh now not payable. Sir, this 12 lakh, why will I pay out of my inputs only? I will pay out of my input as well as input services, and hence that apportionment was applied by the government. Did you guys understand this formula, everyone? I will tell you once again, listen. You have to go ahead and tell me, everyone, over here. I went ahead and bought inputs. Okay. Inputs pay I paid supposedly 28 lakh rupees GST. Okay. I went ahead and bought one more input on which I paid 18 lakh rupees ka GST. I went ahead and bought input services also on which I paid 18 lakh rupees ka GST. Everyone, here the rate of GST is 28%, here the rate of GST is 18%, and here the rate of GST is 18%. I paid this much taxes, you think. Now what I went ahead and did is, I went ahead and did inverted duty structure supply, means I went ahead and did supposingly one supply where the rate of GST supposingly is only 12%, okay, and 100 lakh rupees ka sales I have done. 100 lakh rupees ka sales I have done. Here also supposing the rate of GST is 12% and 12 lakh rupees I will write. Okay, done. Now what happened? Sir, now I went ahead and did one more supply on which the rate of GST is supposingly 28%, and here this is product A, this is product B. Sir, product A is leading to inverted duty structure. Everyone over here, listen to me very carefully. Sir, now net ITC you have to take. Net ITC always take off inputs only. Multiplied by, first of all you have to find out of these inputs how much is relating to inverted duty structure wala supplies, because this is not inverted duty structure. How much of the inputs is relating to inverted duty structure? First you have to go ahead and see that. Sir, net ITC multiplied by, sir, whatever is the turnover of inverted duty structure goods or service divided by the adjusted turnover. This will give me the ITC which I should get a refund, that ITC which is relating to inverted duty structure. Okay, sir. Now out of this, if I go ahead and tell you, sir, net ITC is how much? 28 lakh plus 12 lakh. Baba, two inputs, then two inputs also you will take in consideration while making the calculation. Net ITC with respect to inputs has to be taken. So, sir, now 28 lakh plus 12 lakh will give you, sir, 40 lakh rupees. 40 lakh into turnover is 100 lakhs. Here also supposingly 100 lakh rupees. So, sir, 100 divided by 200 lakhs will give you how much, everyone? 40 into 100 by 200. Sir, 20 lakh rupees is with respect to, Baba, the ITC of input with respect to inverted duty structure is 20 lakh. I will tell minus tax which I have to pay. Sir, 100 lakh by 12%, 12 lakh tax I have to pay. Now, everyone listen to me very carefully. Earlier, what used to happen? It used to be always assumed that this 12 lakh is paid out of the, this is the ITC with respect to goods only, right everyone? Inputs only. This is ITC with respect to inputs only. And hence earlier what used to happen, ITC with respect to inputs, say this 12 lakh, the tax payable government used to assume has been paid from ITC with respect to inputs only. And hence you used to get a refund of 8 lakh only. Are we all clear everyone? Now what government is telling, we will not assume like this, 40 lakh into 100 divided by 200 will give you 20 lakh minus the tax payable which is 12 lakh rupees on your inverted duty structure. How much is the tax payable? 12 lakh. We will take this 12 lakh has been paid out of inputs as well as input services, and we will take proportionate amount, saying sir this 12 lakh may say how much is the inputs ka ratio, how much is with respect to inputs? Sir, inputs is 28 lakh plus 12 lakh, 40 lakh divided by total ITC. Total ITC is 58 lakh. So sir, we are telling out of 58 lakh, only 40 lakh, it means 20 lakh will be paid, 12 lakh will be paid out of input also little, out of input services also. Arey, my tax payable I pay out of input or input service. Government told okay fine, you pay little out of input services, and hence they went ahead and told this amendment done, wherein they went ahead and told that net ITC, whatever is your relating to input divided by input and input services ka ITC. Net ITC is how much everyone? Inputs paid 28 plus 12. Total ITC is how much? This plus this plus this, and hence you will get, sir, this is 20 lakh minus. Now you will not deduct full 12 lakh rupees. You will deduct 12 into 40 divided by 58. You will get 8.27. 20 lakh minus 8.28. You will get a refund of 20 minus 8.28, approximately 1172 lakhs rupees ka refund you will get. Earlier you were getting only 8 lakh. Now refund will be more. Is my point 100% understood by all? Can we go ahead? People, this kind of example can come in the exam. I hope you guys understood the question. Quickly give me a heads up. Did you guys get it? That sir, earlier the refund would have been only 8 lakh. Now the amendment is this 12 lakh need not be paid. Please tell me if you guys understood. This 12 lakh need not be paid only out of your input. Earlier this 20 lakh say directly 12 lakh was deducted, but now 12 lakh in the proportion of inputs ka ITC divided by total ITC. Everyone got it? I want a quick heads up from everyone. In your exam, if they ask you a question, please be very careful about it. Yes sir, we all understood it. Can we go ahead everyone? Inverted duty structure can result, yes, inverted duty structure can be goods also, service also, but sir, you will get refund only of inputs. Yes sir, we all got it. Baba people, I'll go ahead and close. See, just imagine, such simple formula students were getting afraid of. That's it everyone. Let's go ahead everyone. Now we'll go ahead and close all the small circulars which are there, and we are done with the chapter everyone. Let's close the circulars. Circulars, inputs, ITC of goods, GST paid on inputs, including inward supplies of stores, spares, packing material, etc. Also, listen, now everyone, zero rated supply may, inverted duty structure may, for an example, a person bought inputs which are packing material. Will that be taken into consideration for calculation? Remember one thing, all the inputs will be taken. Net ITC, you will take all the inputs. Okay, everyone? I hope this point is clear. Even if it is packing material, it says ITC shall be available as long as these inputs are used for the purpose of business and for affecting taxable supply, including zero-rated supply, and the ITC is not blocked. Now, what happened over here is, some officers went ahead and told, hey, these stores, this packing material, all these things will not go ahead and consider while doing the formula calculation. Government went in and told, hey sir, listen, even if it is inward supplies of spares or it is packing material, etc., all this has to be taken into consideration. You will get the ITC also, and also when you are doing those formula calculation, then also you will take this input relating to the spares and packing material. Okay sir, The next one over here is circular refund of accumulated ITC on account of reduction in GST rate. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Now this I will go ahead and tell you along with a amendment also. Listen to me very carefully. For an example, I went ahead and bought some input. When I bought this bottle, everyone, I bought this bottle supposingly in the month of April. When I bought this bottle, the rate of GST was 18%. Now when I am going ahead and selling this bottle, sir, now I am going ahead and selling this bottle supposingly in the month of December, and the rate came down to 12%. My question over here is, first of all, you tell me one thing, is this inverted duty structure? सर अप्रैल में द रेट वाज 18, दिसंबर में बॉटल्स के ऊपर रेट रिड्यूस बाय द जीएसटी काउंसिल 12%. इज इट इन्वर्टेड ड्यूटी स्ट्रक्चर? एंड हेंस गवर्नमेंट वेंट ahead and clarified over here that sir, an applicant trading in goods had purchased X at attracting 18% GST. Subsequently, the rate of GST on X was reduced to 12%. It is claimed that, sir, accumulation of ITC is also covered under inverted duty structure, and applicant has sought for accumulated ITC ka refund. And here it was told that the input and output being the same in such case, though attracting different rate at different point of time, do not get covered under the provision of section number 5432, and no refund of accumulated ITC in such cases. Now what they are telling is, sir, here it was 18 in one point of time, another point of time it was 12%. Baba, remember one thing, you are not a case of inverted duty structure. April May it was 18, later on it was made 12. You will not come under inverted duty structure because different point of time pay, different rate is there. Now everyone listen to me very carefully. Relating to this, one circular has come which is there in your amendment booklet. I will go ahead and quickly cover that circular. Please come. Everyone over here. Okay, I'll cover the circular a little later. First, let's go ahead and clear all the other things which are there. Let's go ahead and clear it. Okay, sir. This along with the circular, I'll explain again later. Okay, everyone over here now. Now, people went ahead and asked, sir, that in case of refund of ITC, refund of unutilized ITC on account of export without payment, matlab under LUT, or supplies made to zero rated supply without payment, okay, or accumulation due to inverted duty structure, the common portal. Now, what will happen? You went ahead and calculated, everyone, you went ahead and calculated as per the formula under 89.4 and 5 that, sir, I should get a refund of 5 lakh rupees. Okay, sir, I should get a refund of 5 lakh rupees as per the formula you calculated. Now, what happened? Balance at the end of the tax period for which refund is being filed after GSTR 3B. For an example, you are going ahead and claiming for April, May and June. The GSTR 3B is filed and you found that your e-credit ledger mein balance is only 4 lakh rupees. Then they are going ahead and telling here the balance is only 4 lakh rupees. Here as per the formula it is 5 lakh rupees. Now, sir, for April, May, June, when you actually went ahead, see, when the period ended and you filed GSTR 3B, then the balance was 4 lakh. Now, when you actually went ahead and filed your refund application, that time your ITC balance was only 2 lakh. Then the portal will go ahead and give you the balance in the e-credit ledger at the time of filing refund application is only 2 lakh. Then portal will give 2, 4 or 5, whichever is lower amount ka refund will be given, and that is what is told after calculating the list of the amount. Sir, now 2 lakh rupees the refund has to be given by the portal. Now this 2 lakh rupees, okay, for an example, I will go ahead and tell you, for an example, over here it is 5 lakh rupees at the time of filing refund application ITC balance. At the end of the period for which you are filing the refund application, that time it is 4 lakh rupees. As per your formula, it is only 2 lakh rupees. Can you tell me everyone what is the amount of refund you will get? Can you tell me what is the amount of refund you will get over here? Sir, we will be getting a refund amount of only, sir, 2 lakh rupees. Now this 2 lakh rupees, you will have to go ahead and pay from IGST. First, you will pay out of IGST. If, sir, you could pay out of IGST, then very good. Very good if you could pay out of IGST. If you can't pay out of IGST, then CGST and SGST say equally you have to pay. Sir, if supposingly equally also I paid, then also still there is something which is to be paid. Then, sir, in the event of shortfall in the balance available in the particular e-credit ledger, say the differential amount is to be debited from the other e-credit ledger, SGST or UTGST. If supposingly CGST mein balance is, first of all, pay out of IGST. If supposingly something more is to be paid, pay from CGST, SGST equally. If again something is to be paid, wherever CGST or SGST account mein, wherever balance is there, the remaining amount will be paid. Done, sir. Point is clear. Branching of refund. Sir, supposingly I have a refund claim which is there. I have a refund claim which is there, and the refund claim is supposingly for 21, 22, 22, 23. Here we have January, February, March, April, May, June. Now, sir, can we go ahead and club this 6 months ka period which is falling in two different financial year? Earlier it was not allowed. Then government went ahead and told branching of two financial year ka periods is also okay. You can go ahead and branch to these 2 years together, and accordingly you can go ahead and file one refund application. That is also permitted. The clearance was given. Earlier there was restriction in branching of refund. Now what they are going ahead and telling, now restriction has been relaxed. Hence, two financial year ka, three quarters or two months, supposingly it's there, you can go ahead and club and file one refund application. Okay, sir, point is clear. Now, the next one over here is this heading which is there. Everyone, this heading which is there is wrong. You can just cut this heading. The heading which is there is wrong. You can just cut down this heading. The heading is wrong. It's a copy paste mistake. The heading has been taken from here and hence here. And hence we'll delete this heading and now we'll read. It says restriction of ITC as per those invoices that details. Okay, now when you are going ahead and claiming ITC ka refund, you will get only those ITCs ka refund, the credit of which has been shown, the supplier has shown in GSTR 1 and the amount is coming near 2A and then 2B. Everyone always remember restriction is applicable only on those invoices, the details. So if I am claiming ITC ka refund with respect to some invoices, those amounts should be appearing in my 2A and 2B, and only then I'll be able to take the ITC ka refund. Always remember, there are some invoices like imports ka case mein, your bill of entry is there, ISD ka case mein, ISD invoice is there, and RCM ka case mein, you will go ahead and have self invoices which are there. For those, supplier does not go ahead and upload in GSTR 1. Those invoices ke liye this restriction is not applicable, means the complete amount of IT. Basically, with respect to those invoices, when you go ahead and apply for refund, they will not go ahead and tell you, oh, these amounts are not appearing in your GSTR 2A, 2B, will not give you the refund. Always remember one thing, whenever you go ahead and apply for ITC ka refund, only those ITC ka refunds are given which amounts are appearing in your GSTR 2A or 2B. Okay, sir, point is clear. Means confirmed amount of ITC ka refund is only given. The next one over here is spares wala baat over here, spares wala part. Please go ahead and delete this. This is a repetition. Actually, this circular is there already here. The circular was just being repeated. So hence you can go ahead and remove this circular. That's it. Okay, chalo. Now everyone over here. The next one over here is clarification, circular clarification in respect of certain challenges faced by registered person in implementation of the GST provision in the of GST law. Issue: an advance is received by a supplier for service contract which subsequently got cancelled. The supplier has issued the invoice before the supply and paid the GST, where he claims a refund of the tax paid, or whether he is required to claim a refund or is required to just the liability. Everyone listen to me very carefully. When I have gone ahead and already issued a tax invoice, against a tax invoice, when refund is given, I'll issue a credit note. Credit note I'll declare in the return, and that month ka liability I will go ahead and adjust. Adjustment of liability will be done. But sir, supposingly that month I don't have any liability to be adjusted, then I can go ahead and claim a refund. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Then again one issue. Sir, goods supplied under a cover of tax invoice are returned. I supplied the goods under tax invoice are returned. Whether he shall claim a refund of tax paid or adjust in the liability, always remember one thing, you first issue a credit note. In both the cases, you first issue a credit note. Credit note you show in your return and your liability will get adjusted. If supposingly this month you don't have any liability, only how to adjust the credit note ka liability? In that scenario, they are going ahead and telling, sir, issue a credit note, first of all declare in the month and liability shall be adjusted. No separate refund claim. However, if no output tax liability, then you can go ahead and file a refund claim RFD 01. Okay, sir, point is clear. Next, an advance is issued received for the service contract which got cancelled. The supplier had issued a receipt voucher and paid the GST on advance. Whether he can claim a refund of the tax paid or is required to adjust. Baba, I received an advance. I paid the GST to government. Receipt voucher given, tax invoice not given yet. If tax invoice is given, then credit note ke through adjustment is done. But if tax invoice is not given, then in that scenario, whatever the advance paid, GST you had gone ahead and paid, that you can go ahead and file a refund application RFD01. Issue a refund voucher and sir, you can file a refund claim GST RFD01. You can't adjust. You have to go ahead and file a refund claim RFD01. Are we all 100% clear, people? Can we go ahead? Yes, sir, we are all clear. Now, these two circulars which I have gone at, this last circular which I have gone ahead and written, it's a part of amendment. I'll discuss when I'm going ahead and discussing the amendment now. Are we all 100% clear till here? Yes, sir, we are all clear. Chalo, let's go ahead. Everyone over here now. Please come to your statutory update ka material, amendment material. Let's go ahead and cover the amendments in the chapter of refund. Baba, refund ka chapter is done. Chalo, let's be happy that it's a simple chapter and we all got over it. The first amendment, I'll go ahead and tell you. Everyone over here, the first amendment, I'll go ahead and tell you. You know what used to happen? Earlier it was told that whenever you have to claim a refund of your e-cash ledger, you have to go ahead and claim it through your return. Means when you are filing your GSTR 3B, e-cash ledger ka refund will be given. Now practically, while filing GSTR 3B, practically there was no provision to go ahead and claim a refund of the e-cash ledger balance. Practically there was no provision, and hence government told this provision which we have made that you can claim a refund of your e-cash ledger balance when you are filing your monthly return. That provision generally does not happen practically, and hence the law may government went ahead and deleted those words. And okay, everyone over here, a registered person claiming refund of e-cash ledger under the provision of section number 49(6) can claim a refund in the return. This word deleted, and government told now you can go ahead and claim through such form means now a person who is going ahead and claiming a refund of the e-cash ledger balance also need not claim it through return. Anyways, it was not happening through return. Now you can go ahead and file your GST RFD 01 and whatever is your e-cash ledger ka balance, you can go ahead and claim a refund. The next one, application for refund of tax, interest, penalty or fees. Here they are gone ahead and inserted that sir, now any person who is going ahead and claiming a refund of any balance in the e-cash ledger also, Baba, this word has been added. It means e-cash ledger ka balance also when you are claiming a refund, you can go ahead and file RFD 01. That's all is the amendment, nothing else. Now earlier what used to happen, Baba, this endorsement, do you remember when you are going ahead and filing a refund claim and you are asking for a refund from in case of SEZ, then Baba, you have to go ahead and give an endorsement which is done by the SEZ unit ka specified officer. Now SEZ unit ka specified officer who? And hence they went ahead and told in the law that sir, as told in the SEZ Act, whoever is the specified officer, that officer also for the purpose of GST is the specified officer. Specified officer means a specified officer or an authorized officer as defined in rule number 2 of the SEZ rules. You don't have to remember all this thing. Who is the person defined under rule number 2 of the SEZ rule? You can remember that sir, specified officer who will give the endorsement that the goods or service are received by the SEZ, that person is nothing other than the specified officer under rule number 2 of the special economic zone. Okay, sir. Okay. Now UIN holder, Baba, earlier the time limit for UIN holder was 6 months, but then government had issued a notification telling 18 months. Baba, now 6 months, 18 months, all gone for a toss. In the law, government have made the amendment. Now the time limit for UIN holder, remember the time limit for UIN holder is only 2 years to go ahead and claim a refund. Okay, sir. Next. Sir, now I went ahead and told you whenever the officer is withholding your refund, earlier withholding a time pay, it was only ITC ka refund which can be withheld. Now any type of refund can be withheld by the officer because this line has been deleted, and that is only the amendment that sir, now any type of ITC that withholding can be done by the proper officer. ठीक है sir, here they have deleted this line and hence any ITC can be withheld by the proper officer. Explanation में one point has been inserted. Baba, now they have gone ahead and told whenever you are making zero rated supply to SEZ, in case of zero rated supply made to an SEZ unit where refund of tax is available in respect of such supplies, then sir, I have gone ahead and told you over here, in case of SEZ supplies, due date of return under section number 39 with respect to such supplies. Baba, whatever is the due date of return with respect to those supplies which you have done to the SEZ. Sir, if I am a supplier, I have gone ahead and supplied to the SEZ. I want to go ahead and claim a refund of the GST which is there. Then they are going ahead and telling, sir, due date of return under section number 39 will be your date from which you have to go ahead and see the 2 years. Okay, sir, point is clear. The next one, documentary evidence. Documentary evidence. Now, everyone listen. They have gone ahead and told whenever you are going ahead and exporting goods, not very important amendment from exam point of view, but a small amendment which I am telling you, everyone over here. Now, when you are going ahead and exporting the goods, I have already gone ahead and told you, in case of export of goods, statement containing number and date of shipping bill and sir, number and date of relevant export invoice. In case where the refund is on export of goods, but only in case of electricity, other than electricity. So, if you are supposingly Mukesh Ambani, and Mukesh Ambani is going ahead and exporting electricity, then for export of electricity, they have gone ahead and told you have to give these statements. These documents are to be given when you are a person who is an exporter of electricity. Not very important from exam point of view, but you can go ahead and read this. I have gone ahead and written over here that, sir, if I am an exporter of goods other than electricity, then Baba, I have already gone ahead and explained you. For electricity ka person, people who are going ahead and exporting electricity, when they are going ahead and telling, sir, I have exported electricity is good, and when I have exported the electricity, I want a refund, then sir, what are the documentary evidence they have to give? They have gone ahead and told documentary evidence prescribed for claiming refund in case refund is on account of export of electricity. Exporters of electricity are required to submit, sir, what? A statement containing the number and date of export invoices, details of energy exported, tariff per unit for export of electricity as per the agreement. Sir, along with copy of the statement of scheduled energy for exported electricity by generation plant issued by the regional power committee secretariat and a copy of the agreement detailing the tariff per unit. These 3 documents you are going to submit. If you are a person who is an exporter of electricity, if you are a person who is an exporter of electricity, these 3 documents, these 3 details you are required to submit for claiming a refund of the GST paid on export. Okay, sir, point is clear. Chalo, everyone over here now. Now the next one over here is now the next one over here is section number 54.3. In section number 54.3, in case of rule number 89.4, rule number 89.4 I have gone ahead and told you that, sir, when you are going ahead and calculating turnover of zero rated supply of goods, you should go ahead and first see now FOB value or invoice value. Sir, whichever is lower, and then this amount you will go ahead and compare with 1.5 times of the value of the goods when they are domestically supplied. Whichever is lower will be taken. Remember one thing, now when you are going ahead and taking turnover of zero rated supply of goods, sir, you should always go ahead and take which one? Sir, FOB value or the invoice value, whichever is lower, and then sir, you should go ahead and see that whatever was the domestically supplied goods ka value of that 1.5 times, whichever is lower will be your value of turnover of zero rated supply of goods. After that, sir, so it will be the value of goods exported out of India will be taken at FOB or the value declared in the invoice, whichever is less, and then you will have to further go ahead and compare with 1.5 times. I hope you guys remember 1.5 times of the goods when they are domestically supplied, of that 1.5 times, whichever is lower again will be taken. Sir, rule number 89.5 mein there was an amendment. Rule number 89.5 ka amendment which was there was this amount which I have gone ahead and already put over here. Yes, sir, point is clear. Chalo. Now, the next one over here is, Baba, do you remember if Foreign tourist is there. He comes into India. He takes the goods from a duty-free shop or duty-paid shop. If he's taking and going from India goods outside India from a duty-free shop or duty-paid shop, this duty-free shop or duty-paid shop at an international airport, Baba, they will get the ITC ka refund. No, they will get not the ITC ka refund, whatever is the GST paid on the supply which they have gone ahead and done to foreign tourist, whatever supply they have gone ahead and done to a foreign tourist, whatever is the GST paid, they will get a refund. Now, this provision, Baba, refund to tourist wala whole chart, if you have it, the refund to tourist wala point only has been deleted by the government. You just have to remember, whenever I am going ahead and making supply to a tourist ko supply whenever I have done, supply to a tourist is always, sir, interstate supply. Okay? That's all you can go ahead and remember, that sir, supplying of goods to a tourist is always interstate supply and IGST will come. That's all you can remember, nothing else. Everyone over here, sir, then there is a clarification which came, whether the input tax credit availed by the recipient of deemed export supply for claiming the refund of tax paid on supplies regarded as deemed export would be subject to the provision of section number 17. What they are going ahead and telling, whether the ITC availed by the recipient of deemed export supplies for claiming refund of tax paid on supplies. So, sir, I am a supplier. I went in and supplied, and there is a person who is there. He is the recipient. I am the supplier. Generally, supplier claim the refund. But, sir, can the recipient also claim the refund? Yes, Baba, the recipients also can go ahead and claim the refund. There is no bar on the recipients in going ahead and claiming a refund. And sir, whenever the supplier supplied, if the recipient had gone ahead and paid the taxes, he can take the ITC also and he can take the refund of the ITC also. Okay, sir. Now, everyone, so if I am here is an advance authorization holder, if I go ahead and supply to him and he have paid the GST to me, when he has paid the GST to me, he can take the ITC. Now, here question is whether the ITC availed by recipient of deemed export supply for claiming of refund of tax on regarded as deemed export would be subject to section number 17. Let's read. The refund in respect of deemed export supplies is the refund of tax on such supplies. Means when the supply was done, on this supply, the GST which was there, that GST only is the, basically, actually what happens, whenever I have taken a deemed export ka supply and I have gone ahead and paid the GST, this GST which is there, this GST paid which is there, this GST paid, me being the recipient, I will take a refund. Okay, everyone, this GST paid on my deemed export supplies, me being the recipient, if I paid the GST, I will take a refund. Now it says, however, the recipient of deemed export were facing difficulty on the portal to claim the refund of the tax paid. Sir, this tax paid which is there, this refund, they were not able to claim. Why? Due to the requirement of the portal to debit the amount so claimed from their e-credit ledger. Everyone listen to me very carefully. Now what was happening was, these suppliers who were going in and supplying, this deemed export ka recipients who were there, they were telling, sir, this is the GST paid, we want a refund. But portal mein, when they were applying for a refund, portal used to say what? Sir, whenever you are going ahead and applying for a refund of the e-credit ledger balance, sir, first of all, we will debit the e-credit ledger balance. Now here, they are going ahead and telling, considering this difficult, sir, we never went ahead and told we are going ahead and taking the ITC. We are telling whatever GST we paid on the deemed export, we want a refund. And hence, sir, in our input tax credit ledger balance, we have never gone ahead and taken the ITC. We have not taken the ITC, sir. They went ahead and supplied to us. We went ahead and paid the GST, and this GST paid, we are claiming a refund. But when we go ahead and claim a refund online, they are going ahead and debiting our e-credit ledger balance. But in the e-credit ledger balance, we have never taken the ITC, sir. Whatever GST paid, we are claiming a refund. And hence, considering the difficulty, the tax paid on such supplies have been made available as ITC to the recipient. And now what is happening, everyone? Government went ahead and told, okay, fine, you take the ITC. Once you go ahead and take the ITC, now if you apply for refund, what will happen? The ITC will get debited to your e-credit ledger and then you apply for refund. Okay? Considering the difficulty, why circular number this on only for enabling them to claim refund on the GST portal. And hence now, if you are recipient of deemed export, when you are having your e-credit ledger balance, in your e-credit ledger, first they will give you a credit of supposingly 1 lakh rupees ka ITC. And then when you apply for refund, ITC will 1 lakh rupees will be debited. Now, the ITC of the tax paid on deemed export supplies allowed to the recipient for claiming refund of tax paid is not the ITC in terms of chapter number 5. Actually, it is not ITC. And hence, Baba, therefore, the ITC so availed by the recipient of deemed export would not be subject to section number 17 of the CGST Act. Means section number 17, which goes ahead and talks about apportionment of credit, block credit, etc. All those provisions will not be applicable on the GST paid by the recipient of deemed export. Only they were given the amount as ITC because when they applied for a refund application, amount was getting debited in the e-credit ledger balance, and hence only to solve that problem, government went ahead and told that okay, first you take the credit and then you can go ahead and debit. But actually this was not input tax credit, and hence section number 17, which applies to apportionment and block credit, will not be applicable over here. ITC so availed by recipient of deemed export supply would not be subject to the provision of section number 17 because it is actually not ITC only. GST paid is just given as a refund to them. ITC pay, section number 17 is applicable. This is not ITC. They went ahead and took a supply. Whatever GST they have paid, they are asking for a refund, and because they want a refund, portal was debiting the e-credit ledger balance. Hence, this amount was put in the e-credit ledger balance ka credit only for the time being so that they can go ahead and claim a refund. Are we all 100% clear? The next one over here is whether the ITC availed by the recipient of deemed export for claiming of refund of tax paid on supplies regarded as deemed export to be included in the net ITC. Baba, you tell me one thing. Shall we include this input tax credit in the net ITC? I am a deemed export ka supply. I am a deemed export ka recipient. Everyone, now in my e-credit ledger balance, 1 lakh rupees ka credit has been given by the government because I just have to debit this when it will be debited when I am claiming a refund. Now government ko people went ahead and asked, sir, that net ITC which is there, no, in the net ITC ka calculation will be net ITC ka calculation which is there, will we take this 1 lakh rupees? Government went ahead and simply clarified this is not ITC only. It is just for a problem of the government that e-credit ledger was getting debited, and hence government told you being the recipient of deemed export supply, you can take the credit. Just take the credit so that it's debited. Actually, it's not input tax credit, and hence it will not come in your net ITC ka balance. Also, when you are calculating 89.4 and 89.5, net ITC may never take that ITC which is relating to the deemed export ka supplies. Basically, I am a person who is going ahead and taking the supplies, advance authorization holder, me being a recipient, whatever ITC I take in the e-credit ledger balance, that is just the GST paid, not to be considered in net ITC. ITC availed by the recipient of deemed export for claiming refund on supplies regarded as deemed export not to be included in net ITC. Remember this point, it is not to be included in net ITC. Are we all 100% clear with the circular? Can we go ahead, everyone? Yes, sir, this point is clear. Now, one more circular which is there relating to an old circular only. Lot of litigations were happening, so government went ahead and clarified this. Everyone over here now. Listen to me very carefully. Refund of accumulated ITC on account of inverted duty structure allowed in case where the rate of tax on outward supply is less than the rate of inputs same goods at the same point of time. Sir, what do you mean by this? Everyone listen to me very carefully. Sir, I went ahead and bought some inputs. Everyone listen. So, supposingly, I went ahead and bought some item. Might be I went ahead and bought some input. What I bought, same is the output only. Same thing. Might be I went ahead and bought some calculator. I went ahead and bought a bottle. The rate of GST on bottle is 18%. I went ahead and sold this bottle. Supposingly, when I was selling this bottle, when I was selling this bottle, then the rate of GST is supposedly 12%. Now people tell me one thing, is it inverted duty structure? Now everyone over here, government went ahead and told, see, circular number 135 issued earlier had clarified that on account of inverted duty structure would not be admissible in case where the input and output are same. In case the input and output are same, inverted duty structure may they went ahead and told, sir, see, if you buy bottle and you sell bottle only over here, just because one point of time, April when you bought it, rate 18%, now when you are selling in December, rate is 12%, it is not inverted duty structure. We believe that you buy the input, you convert it into final product, and when final product pay rate is low, then it is inverted duty structure, is what they had clarified earlier. Now they are telling over here that, sir, however, the intent of the said clarification was not to cover those cases where the supplier is making supply of goods under concessional notification and the rate of tax of outward supply is less than the rate of tax on inward supply of the same goods at the same point of time due to supply of goods by the supplier under such concessional notification. Now what they are going ahead and telling is, sir, listen, supposingly you are going ahead and buying some input. Same input you are going ahead and supplying. Now when you buy the input, the rate of GST which you paid on the input is supposedly 18%. Now government has issued a concessional notification saying, okay, for an example, government told Ramesh, if you are going ahead and supplying to the government department, might be, government told that this item which you have purchased, if you are supplying to the government department, the rate of GST shall be 12% only. If it is supposingly the same point of time, I bought in April and I sold it also in April, but because there was an exemption notification went in and told that, sir, concession notification was there that, sir, when you are supplying to the government department, don't charge 18%, 12%, just charge 5%. Then I went in and asked, sir, same point of time pay, same goods, but because of a concessional notification, the rate of GST is only 5%, will I get inverted duty structure? And hence, they went ahead and told over here, it is clarified that in such case, refund of accumulated ITC on account of inverted duty structure would be allowed where such accumulation is on account of rate of tax on outward supply being less than the rate of inputs, which is same goods. So, sir, here also bottle, here also bottle. I bought bottle, I sold bottle. Sir, same point of time में I bought, I paid 18%. When I sold it, because there was concession ka notification which told, supposingly you are supplying to government department, you are supplying to any government department, notification is there that you should charge only 5%. In this scenario, they are telling, we will allow you inverted duty structure ka case mein refund will be allowed. That's all they have gone ahead and clarified. Everyone over here, at the same time, as per concessional notification issued by the government for lower rate of tax for some specified supplies subject to fulfillment of the condition. And the amended clarification now is as follows. Now the amended clarification, earlier they told what? Input say you should have created output. Input pay rate is 18%, output pay rate is 5%. Only then we will go ahead and consider it as inverted duty structure. Now what they are going ahead and telling is, see, 1 minute everyone. Now what they are going ahead and telling is, sir, it may be noted that the refund of accumulated ITC is available where the credit has accumulated on account of rate of output and input being higher than the rate, input pay rate being higher than the output supplies. It is noteworthy that the input and output being same in such cases, even if it is same, though attracting different rate at different point of time, does not get covered under the provision of 54(3) to input and output. Sir, I bought bottle. Everyone, I bought. Now government have gone ahead and told, you bought bottle. ठीक है sir, you are going ahead and selling bottle only. ठीक है, when you bought the bottles, it was April month and you paid 18%. When you sold the bottle in December, it was 12%. It is not a case of inverted duty structure. They are telling over here that, sir, there may be, however, be cases where though input and output are same, but output supplies are made under concessional notification due to the rate of tax on output supply is less than the input in such case as the rate of output is less than the rate of input at the same point of time due to supply of goods by the supplier under concessional notification, the credit will get accumulated and the credit of the same is admissible. Now you tell me one thing. In the second scenario, if I tell you I bought bottles in April, rate of GST is 18%. In the month of April only, same time only, I went ahead and supplied under a concessional notification, and concessional notification went ahead and told instead of 18%, please charge only 5% when you are supplying to government. My question over here, April mein I supplied bottle only, and sir, April month mein only, I purchased, April only I sold, what I bought, what I sold, same, but here rate is 18, here rate is 5. Will I get concessional, will I get inverted duty structure ka refund? Yes or no? Yes or no? Inverted duty structure ka refund? Yes, sir, it will be given to you. I hope this point is clear to all. Listen, if it is different point of time, if it is different point of time, then sir, inverted duty structure ka refund will not be given. But sir, even if it is same item, even if it should be in the same period, then if you are charging concessional rate over here, then inverted duty structure may yes, you will be given a refund. Are we all 100% clear? First of all, same point of time, same goods, okay, but sir, here rate was 18, here rate was less because of a concessional notification, then you will get the refund. Yes, sir, point is clear, and hence that is being clarified by the government, and refund is admissible under the provision of section number 54(3) to other than the cases where output supply is either nil rated or fully exempted. But fully exempted ka case mein and all, they will not give, and also provided that the supply of goods or service is not notified by the government for their exclusion. Baba, it should not be notified by the government, saying government is telling for this supplies we will not give refund of accumulated IGC. In that case, you will not get. Otherwise, sir, cases where output and inputs are same, okay. Sir, it should be same input and output, then also okay. Same period of time it should be, and then if the rate of output is less than inverted duty structure, you will get the refund. I hope 100% clear. Yes, sir, we are all 100% clear. I have gone ahead and covered all the amendments also. I have told you, please make it 2 years over here. I have told you here, this small point is to be cut, and sir, this is the small amendment over here. Other than this, second part may I have told you the small points to be cut, and I have also told you 89.4 and 89.5. Baba, I have gone ahead and spent good amount of time in explaining you refunds over here. I will go ahead. Yes, everyone, are we all clear? Sir, what kind of a chapter it is? Everyone, listen to me very carefully. Here, refunds is an A graded topic for your this time ka exam. 100% 4 marks to 6 mark का question will come. ठीक है, this chart will play a primarily role in going ahead and understanding everything. ठीक है, this chart is A graded, this chart is A graded, you must know. ठीक है, then sir, then this formulas are also A graded. ठीक है, then sir, then the circulars which are there, you can go ahead and term them as B graded, all the circulars and amendment. See, these three things which I have told you are A graded, circulars and amendments you can go ahead and term this as B graded, and sir, lastly, consumer welfare fund is C graded topic for your chapter. Right, everyone? I'll go ahead and close my discussion on the chapter of sir refunds. I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. Quickly give me a heads up, everyone, if you went ahead and enjoyed. I'll close my discussion over here in the chapter of, or for the chapter of refunds under GST.